something. Do your shit, man. I'm getting kind of sick of you niggas.
Motor beach
sick of who niggas? Sick of who niggas?
I'm sick of you niggas 2 weeks in a row.
What's 2 weeks in a row?
I'm just letting y'all know I'm sick of y'all.
What happened 2 weeks in a row? Yeah.
Okay.
I just be sick of y'all, nigga.
Oh, then that mean it's you.
Right.
You constantly the same sick nigga.
Fight. I ain't worried. It's one of y'all niggas I really ain't worried about today.
I bet.
It's gonna be easy to trap them tonight.
Who that?
You know, every time somebody get a little too drunk, you know, it's easy to keep them quiet.
My boy already said it's finna be lit, so he don't care.
Yeah. He like 0 for 12 on drunk podcast. Never hasn't had a good drunk podcast yet.
Hey, can't get right. I'll battle you. I'm just as drunk tonight. We can have a battle if you want to. What you got?
The drunkest?
Yeah.
I think he won already.
He already won.
It took that nigga an hour to get ready.
Yeah, man.
That nigga couldn't fix his shit.
I almost didn't do this shit. Like,
I could tell. You tried every goddamn avenue.
My bad. I ain't mean
every button over that bitch.
Yeah, right. That nigga press
Nigga Todd got him a cup tonight.
Nigga hit Control Alt Delete 88
I'm trying to catch up with y'all, man. Y'all.
on the Mac.
Right, that shit don't work.
Control Alt Delete. What the what and lead or what?
Hey, that's one of the hardest things about when you first switch over to that Mac. You still be trying to use some of them Windows buttons and shit.
Yeah.
Ain't gonna work. Nah. You better Google that shit.
You ain't getting no traction with that shit.
Google is your friend, my friend.
Yeah.
Can't get right. Open your eyes, cuz. We here.
I'm here.
We here, man.
Y'all want to have a bet?
Oh.
I think that nigga gonna fall asleep on this bitch. That nigga look too fucking sleepy.
You see
what's the over under? How many minutes?
Shit.
You know the hour.
30.
Hey, look, hey, that's a recipe for this. Hey, man, you ever been on the slab when you like late night driving and you try to goddamn hype yourself up, roll the window? That's exactly what that
roll that window down. I had to roll that window down.
That shit never works. You going to sleep. You right, Todd. I'm with you.
Blanking out and shit.
No, I'm about to be good.
Slap yourself, can't get right. They usually work. Go ahead.
No. Nah.
Let's see. I think it'll work.
You're not catching me doing that.
Hey, I got a hot bar playlist that every time I turn that Cash Money playlist on, that shit does the trick every time.
That's part of my go-to.
My go-to is to change playlist. I gotta just keep changing it. Goddamn, changing to this, changing to that, just so I don't get focused on nothing.
Sit up and goddamn drive that baby like this, man.
And like when I'm past Montgomery, I put on Mr. Big's album, and it take me through. Coming back.
Yeah. On the way back, yeah. That ain't bad. That's a way to make it. I can understand that.
Yep.
Here we go. You're tuning in to the Dummies Podcast. I'm Stop.
I'm Joe.
I'm Todd.
And I'm hooting, nigga.
And we back like we never left, because like we say every week, we never leave. It's episode 91. It's Sunday, July the 19th, man. We back in this thing, man. We still climbing up the ladder. We almost to 100. And you know, when we get to 100, I'm telling you, we're going to do something very spectacular for the people.
100.
We got to, because consistency is key. And if you can't be consistent, you can't get to 100. So, yeah, shouts out to y'all boys for almost getting to a milestone. As always, man, shouts out to the people that's on the front lines, man, all the nurses and the doctors, man. We still in the middle of a pandemic. We still seeing numbers through the roof, man. The shit is crazy. I hope everybody's still practicing social distancing, wearing your mask, man. Wear the fucking mask. It takes that's a whole nother thing. But put on your mask, man. And yeah, man. I wanted to say rest in peace, man, to John Lewis, man.
Rest in peace.
We lost a great brother, man. We lost a activist. A political
freedom
leader.
fighter.
Yeah, man. He was one of the leaders in the Bloody Sunday down in Selma, man. Got beat bad, man. Just for black people to have the right to vote. And so when you look at stuff like that, I think that it's when you go back and look at people like John Lewis and people who were fighting for our rights now today, all this many years later to be able to vote, we have to make sure that we use it, and not only use it, but use it responsibly. And we'll get to that later on. But we just definitely want to, our thoughts and prayers and condolences go to his family, man. He left a legacy that, that's going to live on years and years and years after him, man. His speech from the March on Washington, during Martin Luther King's I Had a Dream speech. He had a speech prior to him that was really dope. He was young, one of the youngest ones up there, man. He was part of the young movement during the civil rights. He had been on Congress, I think, on the Hill since '87, man. Putting in work and fighting for black equality, black rights, and we lost a legend, man, and an icon, man. 2020, man, keeps hitting hard, man. Rest in peace to John Lewis.
R.I.P. John Lewis. Like you said, like it can't be said any different. Legend, like fought the good fight for years, 50, 60 years. Just, hey man, R.I.P. Like you did, like you left your mark. You did what you had to do.
And that's what you hope to do, man. When you leave this earth, you just hope that you have left an impact. And somebody like John Lewis, man, like we said, his impact is going to outlive him.
Yeah, definitely about that action.
Yeah, so
most definitely. And the main thing I've taken from him is I see when he said, "Man, I got beat, I got arrested, I did all of these things so you can vote." Right. So anybody who's thinking about not voting, just think about stuff like that. It is just as simple as that for me, man. Yeah. That man fought and got beat and went to jail numerous amount of times for me to be able to vote. So no matter what, whether I like this candidate or not, I'm gonna do my due diligence and do my research to vote.
Yeah, right. For sure.
One thing he didn't do is get beat for you to vote for Kanye. We can bring that up later, but that ain't what he fought for.
Nah, I don't think so either.
I highly doubt he did.
R.I.P. John Lewis. Where we at with it, Hoop?
Oh man, the week. I mean, it's been tough. Coming off a story like that, it's just tough to focus on what your week and what your week has been because things like that become your week. You know what I'm saying? Once your week ends that way, that's what your week becomes. You know what I'm saying? But just in general, man, just been trying to stay to myself, trying to stay safe, and still trying to keep some sense of normalcy. I stay home 6 days a week, but then that one day a week, I still somehow get out, go roam, just go walk around, even if I'm just going hiking. Me and a girl got out yesterday, went and walked around, took some pictures on the south side, just walking around, man, trying to keep some sense of normalcy. But it's just crazy. Like, and you can see the trend changing now. You can see that more people are wearing masks and protecting themselves.
I second that. I've seen a lot of people with a mask on.
Because the people you saw before wouldn't wear a mask, you'd be like, this person has a mask on now. So you can see that it's changing, and you can see that it's that, but I hate that it took for it to get so bad for it to start getting good, sort of say, if you can say getting good. So my week's been one of those weeks just fuck you, stop. My week's just been one of those weeks.
It ain't you, man. The nigga fell asleep already one time.
God damn, that's the over under.
God damn, that shit didn't even hit the over and under mark, did it?
It ain't hit the intro mark.
That nigga gonna have to excuse himself, man.
He'll be all right, man. It's a little later. We started a little later. The pause a little. I think we all a little drunker. It's 9 o'clock in the
I'm not.
I am. I ain't even gonna lie. And I said it. And we are blaming Todd. I said it's gonna be Todd's fault. I'm gonna be drunk as fault. It's gonna be Todd's fault. But it's all
you got to know how to pace yourself, man.
I had just started at 5, and my pace went from 0 to 60 in 3.6. Like a fucking.
And you're not ready to go to sleep, bro. I'm almost ready to go to sleep.
Ready to go to sleep.
But my week was good. It started off.
I ain't even passing you.
You don't have the basketball, nigga.
Because you started talking so long. Goddamn.
Hey Todd, how was your week, Todd? My boy,
that ain't even how it go.
Well, you've been asleep, so how do you even know? But it is Todd's turn. Todd, how was your week?
But we already know how this gonna go.
Shut up.
Yeah. Yeah. My week was cool, man. You know, I went to the crib this weekend for my son's the shower, what have you, baby shower. Nigga finna be
happy granddaddy day, cuz you a granddaddy.
Granddaddy. So that nigga the creepy granddaddy that be over there in the back. What you say, gal?
Gal. He got that gal in his gal.
Come give me a hug, head ass.
That's a cute one now, gal. Look at that
gal. It was a real nice setup, man. You know, did a little drive-by baby shower, you know, with everything, COVID going on. Just kind of got to maneuver around a little girl.
Okay. I mean, he a scumbag like his daddy.
Scumbag daddy.
Scumbag like his daddy. So, I get it.
You know, it was a dope little thing, man. You know, COVID, you got to adjust to that. So it's just like, you know, doing that drive-by parade type baby shower thing. I did get an opportunity to talk to both of them. So that was cool. And next month, we start a new life, man, as a granddad. It's
Happy
crazy.
Granddaddy Day, cuz I can see it in your beard.
You gotta get you a rocking chair now, nigga.
Right.
Yeah. That's gonna be different, man. It's gonna be
Get your old piece of wood to like, you know how the old niggas like in the commercials be chipping out
Get you
that
one of
piece
them
of wood.
sugar cane sticks to chew on, guys.
Yeah. But Joe, how was your week, bro?
Man, week was cool. Wednesday, one of my favorite cousins, and I had a debate with my aunt, who is my favorite cousin, but favorite cousin, Olivia, from my wife's side. Birthday was Wednesday. Went to a little place outside with her, of course, social distancing, and then came with y'all with the battle. We'll talk about that later, of course. And yesterday did a boil. I did a boil for them. She was very appreciative.
Bowl.
I gotta get me another pot.
You got a boa constrictor, didn't
That
you?
nigga said a BOOAA.
A bowl.
Bowl.
Oh boy, you gotta do that old boil.
Old bowl.
Damn, what happened to her?
Keep going, man. Fuck it.
Oh, but did an old boil with them, and they loved it. You know what I'm saying? And brought a little bit Mobile to Birmingham, so it was cool.
What all you boiled?
Let's see, corn, potatoes, some sausage, and people that's what fucked me up. People kept bringing sausage and corn and stuff.
You could always throw that shit in there.
Yeah, but when I kept throwing it, I ain't, playing for that. So it overflowed my pot. Crabs, and shrimp, of course, last.
You gotta start doing that second pot though. Like do your initial pot and then the second pot.
Yeah, but I was ready to leave. Like if I was at my house, I probably would have put it in. Yeah. I'm like, nah, fuck that. Yeah, y'all go get what y'all go get. Okay. And it was what it was. But nah, they loved it. Spread it out on the table.
So I got a question for you. When you tasted it, were you like, because I noticed that shit, like people be loving it, but then I'd be like, nah, this wasn't my best pot, or this was my best pot. Did you taste it and notice which one it was?
It was a good pot. I wouldn't say my best, but I made it that way on purpose. Because how me and you might like it is not how it is maybe for the masses.
Yeah, you gotta.
So I tried to make it bland, but still tastes good. I think I caught a good medium with that, but not my best pot. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. Okay. You gonna pass it, or you gonna just sit there?
Well, shit, I'm still. Stock, how was your week?
Good week, man. Still doing my home improvements. You know me. I'm over here, Overton. Whatever you want to call me, I'm on my home improvements.
Overton,
huh? Yeah.
You Overton?
Yeah, Overton fix shit. And
okay, Obi.
Yeah,
Overton fix shit.
Right.
I got mean wrists over there, bitch.
Overton fix shit.
This week I had a hard battle, man. I had to strategize with, G's versus T.I. and them, and we'll get to that. But, I had to strategize, and I came in and I conquered. I did what I was supposed to do. It went about how we planned it.
Y'all gonna let that nigga stun on y'all like that?
So
come on, man. Don't just
that was part of my week.
I'm waiting.
Don't just sit
I hosted it, I picked up my trophy. So that was a dope week. Man came and fixed my AC, man. I had some AC issues. So man came and fixed it. Man. And something kind of it was kind of crazy because my man tried to come in the house, right? Like he run the doorbell and he just stood there. He was like, hey. Now he came before. So I knew who he was. He knew how I was. So, I opened the door and then he sit there. I'm looking at him. He don't realize I'm looking at him because my man ain't got no mask on in sight. Mm-hmm. So he took, hold on. Okay. He took a step to try to walk in. And I said, hold on, wait, where you going? I said, you ain't got no mask on or nothing? And that nigga was like, oh yeah, it's back at the car. Let me go get it. So he turned around to go get it. And it made me think about, have you ever been in a situation where you go to crush? Old, new, you try to put that needle in there before, you know what I'm saying? You put a little, you ain't got that?
You ain't gonna come?
You just gonna go at me like that?
Have you ever had to go to the Shell at 3 a.m. because of that? Shit, let me go to the Shell.
Well, she might have changed your mind by the time I get back, man.
Wherever was the closest place.
I'm going to the Shell. I go to the Shell. I'll be back. I done went to the Shell, got back.
Was that before or after you got denied the entry?
After.
You see, you know what I'm saying? The nigga wanted to skip over that part with me.
After.
You just
It's not a necessary denial because once that question come up, it's just like yeah, let me go get this.
Yeah, but that's how my man was. He about to walk in here until I said something. So
let me go get this.
Nigga about to doing that thing to you.
I be back.
Yeah, so
Whoa, brother, what you masking?
yeah. Nigga, knowing you got the mask over, that nigga was gonna just try to raw dog my shit.
Hey, have you ever got back and it didn't work out? Have you ever got back and it ain't worked out like it was initially supposed to?
Yeah, because leaving is you're taking a risk.
Yeah.
Nigga basking your road.
I went, came back and had gummy worm, goddamn.
Ain't gonna work this time. Sorry.
You be too excited. Yeah.
You should have let me do what I was about to do, goddamn it.
Sour straws.
Look,
I was listening back to the podcast from this week. And we was talking about I forgot what the fuck we was talking about. But what we was trying to say was to show humility. My dumb ass kept saying humanity. I was like, man, yeah, you got to show humanity. And then here come dumbass number 2, who did come right in that bitch. Yeah, because see, you would just hope that the people show humanity. I'm like, damn, we stupid because we were trying to say humility like a motherfucker.
Hey, a question. Is there a difference?
yes.
I'm saying like humility, they're both like short acts of kindness. Short acts of just be kind, goddamn. Nigga,
you gotta show humility.
Make it be right, fool.
Hey, man,
you gonna find a way to make it be right.
Hey,
show acts of kindness, man. Acts of kindness.
Hey, man.
That's a love language.
Hey, man, question, because Stock brought up Overton.
Obi.
Yeah, talking about living single. Is Sinclair the y'all least favorite, or how does she rank?
Which one is Sinclair? The one the bougie one?
That's the one that dated Overton, right?
That was the
one that dated Overton.
Yeah, she was a bozo. She was a blonde. But she was cool though. You know what I'm saying?
But how you rank her? Like in the top 4?
Well, the bougiest one, I don't like the bougiest ones. Which one? The Regine. What's the Regine?
Regine was the bougie one.
Well, of course.
Give me a ranking.
Of course, Cleo last because she liked what I liked. So Cleo would last. No offense, though. No, I love you. You cool.
What was the dark skin? Maxine
might have been 2.
Maxine might have been 1 for me.
She might have been. I wouldn't dis Maxine.
And the way she kind of acted,
Maxine
like,
was 1 for me.
Maxine might have been 1 for me.
I would say Maxine, Bozo, Bougie. Dude.
You got Bozo too?
Bozo.
That nigga said
Maxine.
Dude.
Maxine, Bozo, Bougie, because Bougie, yeah, I would say Bougie is 3rd, and then Dude, 4th.
Paul.
Boy, I did not think we was going there. And
but all in all, man, it was a dope week, man.
Damn, that's crazy. That's where we come from.
The girl had to get 4 teeth pulled, so I was being nurse stop and this motherfucker. I was being daddy stop, and I was still working at the same time. So I had my hands full with that. But she didn't recover and bounce back. You know what I'm saying? But just thinking to get 4 teeth pulled, shit, it was a feet this week. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah, she done bounced back though like a soldier.
That shit, that gotta be painful.
She was in there she had big jawbreaker in her mouth.
Big sour.
You know how when you don't look like how you supposed to look, you can't help but to keep looking in the mirror and shit. She kept looking like
it's going down. It's going down.
Yeah, I got a football helmet in your jaw. But you look good.
I still love you.
Hey, bro, I know it gotta be tough being sick around Stock. Like, I know it gotta be tough. Like, I know she probably went through hell. Because he probably like, oh
football helmet in your mouth.
I show plenty of humanity when they sick.
You mad as shit.
Plenty of it, huh?
Ain't that the same thing?
Be nice, nice guy. Be a nice guy.
Be nice.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it just mean be nice.
I swear probably 12 times that day, like, oh yeah, you got big swole.
Yeah, big jaw.
Big old sloppy jaw. And then she ain't really talking right either.
You got water in your mouth.
Yeah, but she bounced back like a G. So all in all, everything went cool, man. Man, Jordan was talking to me about getting a job. And it was kind of crazy because she at that age, she about to be 14. I'm like, damn, a job. Like that's crazy.
She's
So
2
she
years
coming out
away.
of job. And it made, you know what I'm saying? We all got to talking, me, her, and the girl, we were talking about them high school jobs and shit, like your first high school job. And I just got to thinking like how loud them little $90 checks. Y'all remember how loud them little $80, $90 checks used to be? when you used to get them all?
Man,
G-Nikes.
the best.
With my checks, I get 2 pair of G-Nikes.
Man, you could get a lot of shit with the little ass check. Nigga had about 6 Echo shirts.
Yeah.
Air Force Ones. Y'all call them Air Force Ones. We call them G-Nikes. I get 2 pair of G-Nikes. Goddamn for.
I wasn't getting G-Nights then.
No.
I'll get Reebok.
Reed.
No.
Two for
I did
89.
have some of them back then.
Both of them.
Afro one.
Yeah.
I'm getting
That's
Reebok.
what-
I ain't started them to college.
Y'all
Two
nigga
for
had a
89.
go-to. Y'all nigga had a go-to fit in high school.
Some blue jeans and the white tee.
And in high school, like my senior year, it was because I thought I was the shit. So I was rocking like damn hoodie. What's them shorts?
Maurice Malone.
Cargo shorts
No,
of all time.
no. Who do you just said it?
Maurice Malone.
Maurice Malone's with an iceberg
Big
t-shirt.
M. I had big red M
Man,
on my
I had a
pants.
red Fat Farm shirt with some Fat Farm jeans. Boy, I thought I was the truth, boy, with that bitch. I wore that bitch probably 6 times a week.
That platinum FUBU too.
Straight
Oh,
Maurice.
that platinum football.
yeah, that
Platinum FUBU. You ain't have flat platinum
hard.
FUBU. You
Yeah,
was tripping.
I was
Yes,
straight
sir.
Maurice Malone.
I don't know if I could afford platinum FUBU in high school. I don't know for certain. I think it was regular FUBU in high
Sing
school.
I had
you
that
rocking
platinum
that
FUBU.
platinum FUBU.
You had to go to
Yeah.
TJ Maxx.
Yeah, go to TJ Maxx and get that shit.
What was the other
Marshalls.
store you could get them hoes?
Marshall.
Burlington.
Burlington too.
Burlington.
It was a place downtown that this big nose
What's the place in the mall?
white
Rich-
guy had it.
Then in
Name
college? In
it?
college? Richie's. Goddamn. Shit.
We ain't had no Riches.
Yeah, we ain't have
had
Riches
Riches
no
till I
more.
got
It was like Namus or Nathaniels or something like that.
Nathan.
Nathan's to my downtown
Nathan.
mobile.
Nathan's, yeah,
Oh.
there you go. They had everything.
I ain't know what that nigga was talking about. But nah, I just want to ask y'all that because like it got me to thinking about how much we used to do with them liberty ass checks, man. And we used to make them bitches stretch.
Flip
But I
them,
guess
yeah,
at that
we
time you
flip
didn't have no bills or nothing. So
Yeah, nigga, I ain't had to do nothing.
I was eating out every day, going to but you
Wendy's?
going to Crystal's or Wendy's.
yeah,
or something
Wendy's
like
was
that.
my shit, boy. I used to get 2 junior bacon cheeseburgers, a bigger fry, a bigger drink, and a 5-piece, nigga.
Oh, right. That nigga
And I used to rape the snack machine at school.
That shit was
I used to kill them. Boy.
That shit was
I used to be the
lunch money.
ball at the snack machine.
That shit was for
Um,
lunch money at work and fucking.
Bruh, at the snack machine, you get that Fruitopia and a Snicker.
That
Nigga, you
Fruitopia,
walk around there like
Texas
a
grill.
king.
I used to
Mobile,
have
Texas
4
grill.
5 bags of hot fries in that bitch.
Nah, I used to get them Texas grills, boy.
Tell you.
And they
I
can't
want-
high fries. Shit.
I want to do a follow up. We did a story. This been some episodes back. Y'all gonna remember? Y'all remember the Honolulu cop in Hawaii who forced that homeless man to lick the urinal instead of going to prison? I know who they ain't gonna remember. He got CTE, but
Big time.
basically he's been sentenced. He's going to jail. A U.S. District Judge
should.
Leslie Kobayashi on Wednesday sentenced 44-year-old John Ravitch to a 4 years behind bars. Basically said that you took the last remaining thing that man had, and that was his dignity.
Right.
If y'all don't remember this story, we did it a while back. We covered it because this man was going to arrest a homeless guy, I think for sleeping in the park or whatever the reason it was. And he told him if he licked the urinal, he wouldn't take him to jail. And the man complied. He licked the urinal. He didn't want to go to jail. He's homeless. He licked it. Yeah, this man going to jail for that punk ass shit he did. So I want to follow up because, like I said, on stories that we already cover, I always want to follow up to let people know, what was the results of those.
Good, you
Great.
sick,
I
twisted
hope
fuck.
somebody make your ass lick the urinal. You
Oh, they will.
fucker.
They will.
Right.
You ain't
Oh
gotta
yeah,
worry about it.
they gonna have to put him in. He gonna have to be 23 long.
Yeah.
He
Gin
23 long.
popping. Gin
Yeah.
popping. For
That's
real.
definitely-
I ain't with that either. Like why? Like, you like, no, nigga, put that nigga in Gen Pop.
Yeah,
I'm saying,
I
put
would
him in
say
Gen
put him
Pop.
in Gen Pop, but I'm saying
Right.
they're probably going to put him in 23-1.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they definitely are, but no, put that nigga in Gen Pop. Like, you've been fucking with all these people. Be with the people you've been
How you
fucking
get
with.
44 and be stupid?
Right.
Like, how you wait to that age to do some
Hey.
stupid ass shit? And what kind of human are you, man, to take over your? I know it's a lot of sick individuals out there, but it's just something extra wrong with you to think that it's cool to make somebody lick a urinal. Like, that's some shit like some little kids are probably doing something.
That's just something. I mean, it goes back to
Right.
everything we've been saying. That's something that position gives you the right to feel like it's cool.
Yeah, and some people just abuse
Fool,
it.
hey,
Yeah.
I was
And-
I was watching fucking me and Warren for last night or the night before. We was in here watching House Party. And y'all remember when Full Force got stopped and they was chasing kid.
Mhm.
And nigga, just the cop was sitting on the top of it. They was at a fucking black party. It was at a party.
Yeah.
One of the cops was talking to people. One of the cops was sitting on a cop car with the gun pointed at them niggas like this, just sitting there, fool. And you don't realize how crazy that shit was until now. They
You
had
know
a
how that
party.
shit probably was like in the 90, like
Right, fool, they
1990,
had a party.
91.
They had a cop sitting there with a gun pointed at them niggas, fool. I'm like, we
You
was
had
like,
that bit
man,
locked
You
and
know
loaded.
what the worst part of that, and I'm gonna have to go back and see it, but we never looked at it because we thought this shit was just normal. Because we've
Right.
all had
Right.
guns pulled on us
And the crazy
by
thing
police.
is that's the conversation that me and Warren had. It was like we didn't even think about that back then.
Yeah.
Because that just seems so
That shit was
normal.
like
For him-
normal.
And for him
And
as an
Warren-
18-year-old kid to say that is even
It's-
crazier.
It's
And
crazy.
Warren probably was like, for real? Like, you just think that shit just cool? But you, as being the age you are,
I think it's even crazier. I think it's even crazier because he actually realized that was happening, and I think
Yeah.
that's crazier.
and I've seen that movie a million
Hey,
times, and I have no idea what you're talking about.
Mhm.
I mean, I know the point of the movie you're talking about,
But
but
he ain't
I
paid the
don't.
gun pointing no attention.
Exactly, fool. And I didn't need it until I saw it again.
Yeah. And while
But
we
that
there,
go back
man,
to it'd be a lot. Oh, go ahead, Todd.
and while we there, all three of the guys that were arrested in the Ahmaud Arbery case, all of them pled not guilty.
Of course,
Of course they did.
of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
We ain't gonna
I
put
mean,
it
of
in
course
there,
they
man.
feel. Of course they feel emboldened to plead not guilty. Every last one of
They did
them
nothing
feel emboldened to plead not guilty. That's what sometimes the system affords people like them. Like they give them the ability to feel like, oh, I can beat this, or I can get that. Like sometimes, like think about how sometimes we get put in positions, man, when it's time. Like we look at it like, even I have seen cases and read stories of cases where people didn't even do anything, but they were scared to try to go to trial.
Go to court,
so they
right.
just say, man, I'm gonna take the
take
plea.
5
Give me my
years.
3 years.
Right.
I'm gonna go to
I think
jail
you're right.
because I know if I don't, y'all gonna give me 35. And I ain't had no way to beat you. But here's some niggas who actually did this shit and they feel emboldened to plead not guilty because they know how the system worked for them a lot.
Did it
It's some
on
bullshit.
Did it on camera.
On
and
camera.
it's so much
And still
proof out there
saying,
that they did
nah, I
it
ain't do that.
in a weird way.
That's crazy.
Arrogant.
Well,
bro.
no, not that they didn't do it, but they had the right to do it.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, and
Right.
then again, I get it that they pleaded not guilty because most times in those cases you're going to plead not guilty. But to me, the main thing is that they really don't think they're guilty. That's the bigger
That's the
picture.
crazy.
to me,
You
is they
right
don't
about that
think
shit
they're
too.
guilty. Like I can get you say not guilty, but they don't even think that they're guilty or know
That
that
shit-
they're guilty, which is
It's
the
just
crazy.
it's just crazy that, like, no matter the circumstance, like, none of us can feel like we can plead like
Fool. Like my biggest scare is I get caught for some shit that I didn't do because I just feel like no matter what, I'm gonna get accused of doing it, and I'm get goddamn big bam for doing it, even if I
that's what I
don't.
was saying. Like us four can never be like, oh, I fear for my life. We never gonna get that. We never can get that plea. I fear for my life, so I did this.
Yeah.
And they'll
You
pull
never
up,
like as
they'll-
black men, like we never get that.
and it's crazy because they'll pull up the shit that you overcame to make you think, why you should be tougher than some other shit. Like the white kid who raped a girl behind a garbage can and only got like 6 months and
6
only did
months.
Yeah.
It was like he's too rich, he doesn't understand. And because he's too rich, nigga, I'm too poor, and because I had to struggle and come through some shit that he didn't,
Right.
I should be okay with dealing with those tough times where he should.
Oh no, you've been through that, so you should know better. Or
Right.
you've had it tough your whole life, so you shouldn't be scared. Like, no, why I can't be scared? When a 5'2", 130-pound white guy run up on me, I should be able to beat his ass in peace.
Because honestly, even though we overcame that,
Like, real talk, y'all. Let's talk about that, but just for a second. Like, no, nigga, I feared. Like, I thought you was gonna beat me up, so I should be able to beat your ass and walk away. I should be able to shoot you. Real talk.
Why you want to
But shit, George Zimmerman. Like, that nigga Zimmerman. Come on, bro. We being okay. I mispronounced it. But that nigga was like 280, and the little kid was like a kid. And he got to shoot him.
Hands.
We should be yes, he beat his ass.
He gave him hands.
We should be in the opposite thing. That's never happening.
And see, this is why shit like this don't always go. Like, this is why we feel the way we feel about everything we were saying. I don't know if y'all saw that, but y'all remember the meme, or not even a meme, it was a video of the couple who came outside with the guns when the protesters was walking through?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Missouri Governor Mike Parsons says that he will pardon couple if they are charged for banishing weapons at protesters. That's the shit.
That's the same thing. Yeah.
That's the shit. That's the shit. So when you wonder, like, oh, they just making it up, or they just saying stuff like that. A governor ain't never came to no. I don't know too many niggas that a governor coming to pardon them off some shit that they did in the wrong.
This is true.
Them people didn't bust your window. They didn't come up to your front door. You came outside. They on the sidewalk. You come in pointing guns to them. You safe in your house. They didn't even come. Man,
ain't nobody even cross your step in the street. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't even on your sidewalk.
They weren't on your property. You have every right. Right, you know what I'm saying? You have a right to defend your property, and I get it. But if they ain't on your property, why are you even outside? If they passing by in your neighborhood, and you know that's what a protest is. That's what I'm saying. It's like they don't understand that shit is supposed to make them uncomfortable.
He basically said a mob does not have the right to charge your property, and they have every right to protect themselves.
I didn't see.
I personally went. Had a protest or whatever, but it was just like, hey, y'all leave my stuff alone.
Hey,
that's all. Hey, y'all just leave my stuff alone. I'm with you, cool, bet. But you have the right to protect your property.
You do,
but nobody was intruding on your property.
So far away. You can see them.
You're not gonna get that.
They were behind the hedges, goddamn. The hedges was way out there.
It was way out there. Like, mine was even different because, like, they ain't got too much space.
Hey, but, y'all saw the wife with that little bit of gun, though?
Yeah. She was like that nigga, Harlem Nights.
He looked like he knew how to fire that motherfucker. He
don't shoot that shit no more.
They come outside with an AR and some goddamn spares.
Hey man, I'll say I don't know how we started like this, but I'm proud of y'all boys for starting like this. That nigga got straight into the anger.
Oh yeah, cause we sick of that shit, man.
Yeah.
I'm proud of it.
These people need to start showing humanity. We gotta
humanity and militant. Be militant.
Go ahead, Ken. You're right, because I'm about to go somewhere different.
Well, just stand up. It's just wrong. Like, we joking. It's just wrong that fool. Like, we never can be in fear. Like, we never can be scared. We never can feel like that. We never can be viewed as the victim.
Man, look, it's crazy that you say that because we talked about Huda was talking about how he was watching the old House Party movie. But it's funny how if you go back to a clip that we got, it's on my Instagram story. It's a clip from the Dummies Podcast from 2018. It was one of the first clips. I think it was even on a practice episode, but we put it out as a clip. And on there, I'm saying that we were talking about Botham Jean. And I was like, do y'all ever find it funny that we can never be victims? Yeah. We can never be victims. Like, it's always, he got shot, but we talked about that. And here we are 2 years later talking about the same thing.
Shit.
And here Hootie is talking about a movie that's 20-something years old, talking about the same thing. It's always the same shit. No. And they act like we just make some of this shit up.
Fool. I don't mean to bring him up, but I don't know. I was scrolling and fuck him and what he did, but what he said was real. I was scrolling Instagram today, and I actually saw Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby in the old, it might have been the 70s, fool. And he was like, Y'all notice when we see a black person make some kind of killing or some kind of crime, they be like, this black man did this and did that and did that. But then that could be this white man on here who will kill his wife and his 6 kids and then kill himself. And you're going to say a man committed a crime. It's not going to be this white man committed a
This
crime.
white man.
Yeah.
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 Fuck Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby. But yes, but I mean that show, but like that's also why he was fucked up, because I hated the fact that he kind of like didn't bring that light as much as he could have. Like he did a lot, don't get me wrong, with the Cosby Show, with the Different World, all of that. But no, you coming from the west side of Philadelphia, once you got there, you could have brought more light, because you've been a black man so long that you could have said, hey, this is what's going on. When he had the era of America.
Do you think perhaps that maybe like you being younger or something maybe attributed to that? Because in light, not saying, not taking away from what he did or what he's in jail for, none of that shit, but he always did speak up for black issues and shed light on black community problems, and a lot of his shows highlighted black issues.
That clip right, I'm gonna go see if I can find that clip, but that clip right there shows you that he did speak out on black issues.
Yeah, and I think that was some of the backlash. I think that was a lot of the backlash with him too, is because you had been telling us to act this kind of way or be this kind of way, and then it came out that you was doing XYZ. So like it was like, oh, not the one who been championing us to be this kind of way.
Because they look at it like, why should we listen to anything he ever said?
I disagree, because at times, I've said that the Cosby Show was one of my favorite shows, and I think more than one or two of y'all done said, well, I really couldn't relate to that. That wasn't how my life went. So was he speaking up like in the 90s?
Yeah, with a different world. Shout out here. I'm in college, baby. I went to HBCU, and everything that was in that damn sitcom you would experience, except for the whole, playing the white school and them niggas getting locked up, calling each other, niggas, and they fighting in jail and they having the whole history lesson episode, which is, by the way, the best episode of A Different World.
Probably the best episode.
Right. Right. So for me, that really did speak volumes, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, being the HBCU student, you see all kind of different shit with the sororities and the fraternities, and you know what I'm saying, just like different issues from when students didn't really, do work. They just went there for a year, got out of there, all of that shit, you know what I'm saying? So it was really, really lifelike for me, you know what I'm saying?
Question. What's a Different World, what you saw, kind of like a vanilla version of the real HBCU experience?
It's TV.
For some episodes, yeah, you know what I'm saying, but like you said,
because it seemed like that's going to college to me,
right?
Like, I went to a PWI, and it was like, yes, I know the guy that's cooking the hamburgers.
So I got a question on that, because I'm glad you brought that up. About like the white schools calling them niggas and this and that. So have any of y'all ever had to deal with that situation where you've played a white school or a white park or a white program and they call you nigga? Because I have.
I'm about to say, I know y'all
I was
have.
9.
Y'all was
I was 9.
That shit happened to me in high school.
So I can't say that.
I never experienced it in college. I never experienced it in college, although I do have teammates who went to Louisiana Lafayette before I got to go out there, and they said that they experienced that shit when they went down there and played, but I didn't. But I will say in high school, man, we went up down in Mobile. We went up to go play Satsuma, and they had on the fucking side of the building, the motherfuckers had KKK on the side of it in white, written KKK on the side of it, and I experienced some niggas called over that bitch, but it kind of came with it. It didn't stop me from doing what I was coming to do, but.
Right. Shout out Chavez.
My shit a little weirder because I've experienced, but it wasn't in a negative way, sort of say. Because first time I touched the ball, I'm sorry, K-Gear, I ain't stunning nothing. But first time I touched that bitch, I took it 70 yards. Real shit. White boy came. That nigga.
Why you calling me out?
because I know you like to talk about my athletic ability.
No, nigga, I always be for, but I'm gonna
But
tell
then,
this joke.
but then the white kid came up. He was like, "That nigger's fast." I'm like, "Shit, I ain't never had a white boy call me nigger like that." Like for real, was like, and so
Who
that
said
shit.
thank you?
I ain't say shit for I ain't know what to
Fuck that
say because
shit.
I ain't never had a white
Thank
boy
you,
call me
white
nigger.
guy. Thank you, white boy.
You know who to justify? Fuck that shit. He said something good about me.
And that shit still,
Dummy.
and that was weird because even though I did that, he had black people on his team, which was even still weird.
Yeah.
But it's crazy because food, like, I mean, like, not that, but the first time I was called a nigger was like at a magnet school at Phillips. If you know Todd and Stock know what I'm talking about. It was a magnet middle school.
Yeah.
And I want to say I was with Johnny Key, which we all know. And we were just playing football. And that nigga said something about nigger. And I hit him. And then everybody else started hitting him. And then that was the only time a fight I didn't get in trouble because my PE coach was black. And he was like, why was you fighting? I'm like, he called me a nigga, coach.
Yeah.
And he was
I
like,
get it.
okay, well, go to the second period.
I can't remember a time when I was called a nigga at any sporting event, basketball, anything. Like I can't remember a time.
We wasn't even competing
Like,
for nothing.
Even at Murphy, Murphy is diverse as they come. Like I hadn't even experienced it there, so I
Hey,
don't
man,
know.
I said that shit at Murphy. They were gonna have a whole hard school year.
Yeah, they
Shit.
were the bottom,
That
Orange Grove.
would have been a tough day. But that's why I say like people was like, oh, you went to this white high school. No, like them kids was like they was cool. They was
It was
integrated.
very diverse.
They knew not
You got
to.
to come
Not
to
mine.
a school like that. It
Not
just
Do
ain't-
what?
I wish mine was, but it wasn't. I ain't learned diversity until UAB. Goddamn.
Yeah.
Who? I got a study for you.
What we got?
You might not like this study. A new study shows that coronavirus immunity may only last a few months.
Saw that.
Yeah, basically put another
I ain't
nail
know
in
it
the
was
coffin of a
immune.
dangerous immunity concept. That basically, they were saying that if everybody get it, the herd immunity, that you wouldn't have to worry about it. But they saying basically that it's only lasting a few months. I don't know if y'all saw that, but I just want to break down that study for you.
I saw it and I don't like this study, but even though I don't like this study, I still always believe that study because I've never thought that there was any kind of herd immunity because it hadn't been proven. Like niggas
You
getting
said can't get right.
sick again.
You don't know what he said over that whole dude.
I saw that study. I seen that study, but I ain't believe that study.
Right, so I'm gonna throw you for a loop without throwing you for a loop.
I seen, I believe out there.
I don't believe it though, but I seen it. But, you know what I'm saying? Like
No,
because
go ahead.
I never. This has been a weird ass disease. As worse as this disease has been, and people try to compare it to the flu and to the common cold from the goddamn get go. I ain't never because this our first time experiencing some shit like this. So I never just thought that there was anything they say was true. So when y'all been fucking me for it, but I've been doubting everything they've ever said since the get go, man, because we haven't figured any of it out. And so I've been paranoid the whole time. I still am a little bit more lenient, but I still in my head that shit.
Man, we gonna as soon as we hang up from this podcast, Huda gonna be out that bitch at the pizza place, outside kicking it. I told y'all, fuck that shit. I don't care. Huda had your ass in. If you listen to Huda had you in the house with gloves and a mask on in your motherfucking house, while Huda outside
With the air off.
chilling, kicking it with a group of people hugging. I'm like, Huda, I thought you said
Taking
fuck that shit.
pictures.
Fuck that shit. I changed my mind.
I ain't touching
That nigga
nobody.
changed my mind so quick.
I ain't touching nobody out there.
But the crazy part of that study, because I did see that it might have been, a different source or whatever, but it was saying like the harder your time is with it, the more you're
Used to it.
used to it. So like if you just like kind of got symptoms, then it might last like 2 or 3 weeks. But like if you had a real tough time with it, it'll last maybe like 3 months. But they saying it's not forever.
But then again, they come back and say a week later that they don't fucking know again.
Kind of like chicken pox,
That's what be scaring me.
Like I thought, hey, once you get COVID, you get over it. Like you done with it. Cool. If it ain't really affect you like that, cool. But like chicken pox, you only get chicken pox once.
Mm-hmm.
But they on some, nigga, you can get this shit every 3-4 months.
Yeah. That
Like,
shit
what the
crazy.
fuck are we gonna do? Like, I don't like. I'm starting to lose. Like, how can we beat this shit?
I'm mentally fucked up because of it. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I feel you.
This shit got me in all kind of places. Mentally.
Yeah.
Goddamn
I
it.
brought my little sister. Oh well, I ain't bring her up here, but she came up here, and I'm glad she up here. You know, to kick it with us and to get away from home and study. And but she's going to the dorm next Friday.
Mhm.
But she up here, and then she talking about, oh, I got a cough. Do I have it? And
It's tough. I don't
no,
know.
no, you might just have a cough. You know, check temperature, did all that. Like, no, you probably just got a cough. Like, but I don't know. Should I? I don't want to go around anybody.
This shit got me quarantining my kid. My kid went to go see her family in South Carolina. I was like, "You've been to South Carolina. You can't come over here for 14 days." And that shit sucks. And that
But
shit
why
hurts.
South Carolina, hood?
That's what her family is.
He just saying that she was around some extra
She
other
around
people.
some other
Anyway,
folk that he.
like,
Other
anyway,
people
like,
that she
like,
hasn't been
I look,
around.
and when I look at it, like, I'm not going to New Orleans to see my mama for nothing right now. So I'm looking at it. I don't care where you went. You know what I'm saying? And it's
Okay.
and it's tough that I'm thinking that way, but that's
I did that too though. Like to be all the way honest, because Jordan mom was like, "Hey man, can she come over here?" I was like, "Wait, Jordan just said that you wasn't really feeling good and that you was gonna go to the test." And shit. So catch us back in about 2.5
Yeah,
weeks.
give him about 2 weeks.
I meant that shit too though.
Yeah.
Cause you just never know. But I was seeing in music. They were saying if Drake was to go independent, the music business is done. I don't know if y'all seen this story about it, but it was Steve Stout, the guy Russ. They was just talking about different music stuff in an interview, and they was just basically saying how like if Drake was to go independent and then drop the song, Drake could be looking at making $10 million a week for 60 or something weeks. You know what I'm saying? Off of just his music alone.
Right.
And basically was saying that if somebody like Drake at the status and the level that he's at now with the streams and stuff that he was doing was to go independent, that it could potentially kill the music industry. Change the way it's viewed and seen. I would just want to pick y'all brain and get y'all thoughts on it.
Man, I think that's dope. I think maybe he should try, but his contract probably gonna be that they know that could happen. But with this two trash ass songs he put out, he don't need to go into nowhere.
But it's still Drake. So regardless
That's what I'm
of if
saying.
you put it out, people gonna rush to go stream it. And so if you're independent, even if you think it's trash, I'm gonna get paid for you to think it's trash.
Right.
Yeah, but say because of that, Apple Music don't put it on the top of their list.
If they don't put it there,
Say
they're gonna put it on top.
Spotify don't put it there.
They gonna have
Then you go to title.
None of us are subscribed to Tidal. Say if only Tidal does it.
They gonna have to, cause look, what if okay, let's just play on both sides of the fence. At a level that Drake is, if he drops something, people are gonna go find it. Y'all don't want to come to Tidal or Apple Music, we're gonna come to Drake Music.
Right.
I got my own platform. Come download it over here.
You yourself, bro, and we all have Apple Music, but you be like somebody will say something about a song, and then you won't go search it. You be like, oh, send me the link, because that's how like uniform we
Agreed.
become.
But if you send me the link that sends me to drakemusic.com, I'm going to the link.
Right.
Of course.
Like, think about it. We watch people download Tidal just for Jay-Z album or just for Beyonce album. That's how
It's too many streaming sites out. I mean, even if it just goes straight to YouTube, he gonna get, man.
My whole question is, does Drake get paid off of drakemusic.com? If so, how? Because I think that's where the biggest question lies. Like,
well, he would need to put ads on it.
You don't think these companies gonna want to be a part of that?
That's still, man. Like, even if I don't have
he's gonna
ads,
get paid big money.
I'm going to get paid regardless. But even if I allow ads to come up, I'm still getting paid. Now I'm controlling my narrative.
Yeah.
As big as Drake is, I don't give a fuck where he puts his music. Niggas is gonna go find it.
People gonna go on
correct, but how? Because if we put, let's say we put a Dummies Podcast streaming site just from the website. You just come to the website and see the Dummy stream. How do we get paid? How do you get paid?
All right, check this.
The amount of traffic, the advertisement people gonna come. They're gonna come
without ads.
You're getting paid.
No. You have to have the ads. That's how you get paid.
That's how you get paid.
Yeah,
I
that
don't think
is how
so
you.
because then that's what Apple Music and the Spotify's and the titles get around, that you don't have to have ads on those to get paid. So is there any way for you
They
to get
have
paid?
ads to get paid though, Hooter.
So is there any way for you to get paid for your music without having ads?
Yeah, I
No.
believe so.
So
No,
if you
got
not
to be.
without going through.
y'all saw the confusion right there. That's all I want to
It's
know.
not confusing to me. If you're as big as Drake, we're using Drake as an
Yeah.
example, and you have music on a platform. Our podcast is hosted on a different platform, but let's just say that platform was our platform, and you're somebody like a Drake. Think about when somebody go buy a merch site, go buy some merch from us. Go to www.dummiespodcast.com too to go get our merch.
So are we
got
charging
cups,
them?
we got all that
Bitch.
shit. But I'm just saying, like, if you're Drake and they go on there and buy that shit, that's going straight to Drake. And then I can turn around and have advertisers
Right.
come onto my platform and pay to be on it because I'm Drake.
But is that harder? Is that harder to have, since you're Drake, to have them to come to? Not harder because he's Drake, and some people are going to do it, but will as many do it?
I think so.
Is it-
If you
is
make
it-
it, as
are you
long
gonna
as you
have-
make it easy for them to be able to go on it. If Drake come over tomorrow and say, "Hey man, I'm gonna do a partnership with the Dummies Podcast. I'm gonna put my album on y'all shit," and he do it, that's what they gonna come. That's gonna work.
Right.
But with that, do he have to charge them to be on his website or that website as well?
I would.
The only thing
I would
is,
call
Drake-
it hell yeah.
The only thing is,
So that's how he will get paid. So you got to have Apple Music as well as maybe a title,
Well,
and then still also have Drake.
I'm
music.
saying.
the only
I'm
thing is,
saying
it's
gonna-
easier for Drake to do it how he's doing it because yes, he wants to be number one and have these number one billboards and stuff like that. So he needs Apple Music, he needs Spotify, he needs Tidal to get to that number one status. And I'm the most celebrated artist ever. He does
He
need
don't
that,
need that.
and
Why
it's
not?
easier for him.
Why you say
Steve
no?
Stout said that. I said this before, and I'm gonna say this again. Drake is about to come out of this next 6 months with one of the biggest bags in the history of the music business. If Drake decides to sign a deal, it's gonna be 100% for the benefit of Drake. That's Steve Stout. I'm not a music guy. That's a music guy that's saying that. He's saying that Drake is in the driver's seat, and he does not necessarily need to sign a big deal to control
So
his landscape anymore.
Right.
My big question to the whole thing of this is, why would Drake or will Drake sign a deal?
I don't think they can afford them,
They
bro.
about to
Well,
get
why?
that nigga
If he
the
does, why?
bag.
If he does, why?
They about to get that nigga a bag probably bigger than Mahomes.
So the major question is, can they get him a bigger bag than he can get himself? Is that why people sign those deals?
It's gonna be something in there that's gonna prevent.
They
the
gonna give
deal,
him
like masters
closer
or
to
some
a
shit.
bigger
They ain't gonna let him
bag.
have.
They're gonna get him closer to a bigger bag that he can get on his own, but with less work.
So that's the main answer to this, I guess. Is that the truth? Is that people sign these deals because ultimately these people get them more money than they
But-
get themselves.
But you got to remember too what you're saying though. Like, even if I don't sign a deal with Universal or with Def Jam or whoever is the music people, that doesn't mean that I can't put my music on Apple.
Right.
Nigga, I have loaded a single onto Apple. Remember that? So think
Nigga, I
about
bought it. Nigga, we know you a
okay.
rapper.
So nigga, think about Drake. Nigga, Drake uploading his single to Apple without no middleman. That's what they're saying. I can upload my single without necessarily. I don't need
So
Universal. to upload my
question.
single.
Did it cost you anything to put your music
No,
on
it
Apple?
didn't. You call $12.99, you put that shit on TuneCore, and that shit send it out to all them places like some of the other things we do. I'm not gonna get into all of that. But you upload it there and it goes there everywhere.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, when you pull up music for today, your name wasn't popping up. That's what Apple does.
We're talking about Drake.
We're talking about
Remember,
it's gonna
let's
pop
remember
up.
what we're
Trust
talking about. It's gonna pop up.
What if they don't want us to, y'all? What if they don't have
Again,
it?
why would Apple or Spotify not want it to?
It benefits
Universal
too.
and Def Jam might not want it to, but that ain't got shit to do with Apple and Spotify.
If they don't have any incentive, just
Yes,
like
they're gonna get an incentive because they're gonna. I mean,
They
they're
get- they
gonna
get
get
more
some money from it, but Universal Def Jam is not getting money
Not gonna
from
get
it.
money
It's a
from it.
relationship
What,
between Drake and Apple, Drake and Spotify.
just like when Chance did his album and he did it with Apple, they had an incentive to put that. Look, y'all go listen to this. Go.
I think we agreed that they'll have an incentive. Can't get right. We said that Apple would have an incentive to put that up there. Hey, Apple, put my shit up there. It's $9.99. Apple's gonna get $3.99 and Drake gets to pocket the rest. I don't have to
Yes.
share it with the
Yes.
with the label anymore.
Yes.
While I was only getting 39 cents.
Yes, but stop. What if, just say if, they want to make an example for you to not ever do that again, that you have to sign with someone?
I don't think it hurts Drake because Drake has a big
Apple
following.
doesn't
like
give a
that.
shit what Def Jam them doing.
Because if Def Jam,
No,
was doing
they
that-
no,
if
no,
Def
they
Jam was
actually
like that-
does because they are all in cahoots with
Not
each
really,
other.
not really. Because
All I
think
want is the
that
product,
Apple,
man.
If Apple wants to do a deal with Drake right now and no label,
They can. They've been flirting
They,
about the
they
idea the
would
whole
rather
time.
do that. Yes, they would rather do that.
Right.
But if Drake say I'm
Listen,
independent,
if you need a bigger example right now, all you got to do is look at the podcast industry. The podcast industry,
fact.
look at the deals that Rogan is doing. Rogan ever been signed to Def Jam or anybody like that?
no.
Right. There's your example.
And didn't
It's
Apple
the
already
same
give
shit.
Drake? Didn't Apple already give Drake a big old bag for an album or something?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, they
They
did.
did.
There it
did.
is. But see, Drake was still under contract, man. So Universal Cash Money still got a little money off of it. But
Probably got,
now that's what they're
Drake got
saying.
50.
Drake might be
Cash
independent.
Money got 50.
Um,
Only thing would make me question that is if Drake doesn't go that independent route. Then that means that there's something beneficial for him.
I mean, I
Drake
Drake not going independent, y'all. I'm sorry.
He might
Drake,
not.
Drake not going independent.
He may not, and this wasn't a conversation about him definitely going. It was a conversation about if he does, how it may look, and what's the landscape of if he goes. He's definitely in the driver's seat, so he doesn't have to go either way or the other. And like Hoop just said, if he does sign with the company, it's gonna be under Drake's terms.
Mm-hmm.
If not, why do it?
Somebody gonna offer him a bigger bag to not go
And they're
in.
gonna have to offer him some other stuff.
You can offer me
Man,
a
it's
bag,
gonna
but I'm
cost
letting
them
you
a
know, I
pretty
control
penny to
my
get
mouth.
that boy to sign that paper.
Yeah,
It's
I
gonna
control
cost them
my
a
mouth.
lot of money. Right.
I'm not giving you no ownership.
His deal, even though I think Drake probably only got an album or two left that's like great in him, his deal gonna be in some 300-400 million type of range.
So I'm glad you said that. I got a question. Is Drake falling off? Because I've seen that a lot
Yes.
of people not like these songs, but then I've seen a ton of people who like these songs.
You can't
Not
really say
falling
that,
off,
man.
but like, man, like an artist really can't spend that much time on top. Like you got Lil Baby, you got so many other people. You got Da Baby. It's like music, especially rap music.
I'm bringing the baby up right now.
Not this
Yeah,
conversation.
not this conversation.
Not this conversation.
But
I know what you're saying.
okay, Roddy Rich. Can I say Roddy Rich? But like, it's like new people come up, and then you kind of like go away from them. Like the battle we just had, we ain't talked about it, but none of those artists are really hot right now.
Because they ain't
None
put
of
out
those,
music. But what I'm saying, because they ain't put out music, but that tape before these two singles came out, those unreleased songs that Drake just put out, them hoes were jamming, bro. Them hoes
That
were
was
jamming.
cool.
I have been privy.
When did you ever go back to it, Todd?
Today on the way back up here.
Okay.
I don't think we never.
On a 3-hour drive, you went and listened to some music.
But I listen to it often though.
Honestly, to be honest with you, with
I
your
listen to it often.
That's what I listened to on the way back from Mobile when I went. I was listening to Drake. It's perfect slab music. It's nice.
That album or old Drake?
I just listen. I listen
That
to a lot
album
of
that
shit.
I was just talking about.
Hey,
Scorpion
and
was what I was listening to.
technically that
Yeah, that's
album,
different then.
that album is
That was the
old.
last album. The album for last Scorpion.
No, he's talking about the lost
I'm
song.
talking about those lost songs.
Yeah.
But you can't judge the lost song. Those were just some collections.
No, that's what Todd said.
That's what I was listening to. But you was
yeah.
I'm saying to the point you saying he was falling off. I like them songs, bro.
No, not falling out, but like you kind of like, all right, you did your thing.
I
Like,
will agree.
those artists are joining with the Wizards now.
To your point, Can't Get Right. I do think that there's only so long that an artist can stay like that. I agree. But
decade
I
is a
think,
long time.
but I do think that Drake is at a level, and this is what we're talking about, the business side of it, where I'm going to command everything that I deserve out of the rap industry, and that's all I'm talking about. Whether he fell off or any of that, that's fine. But he's about to approach. I don't know what's bigger than superstar, but that elite mega star music status where you can kind of control your destiny and ain't gonna have to worry about money ever because he gonna control it.
Right.
Whether his music stay live, I think that Drake gonna always. He might have, even if he have a couple of albums that fall off. We're gonna be living with Drake for a long time.
Right.
Agreed.
You're gonna be Tootsie sliding for a long time, nigga.
Nah, I wish that would have came out like in normal, because I think that would have been like Swerve or something. I think that could have been.
I can see that. I can see that.
Yeah, like that was a cool ass little jingle, but it came out the wrong time.
I think some of those songs that he got now, you're gonna hear at every wedding. Period.
No,
Yes.
not now.
Yes.
Drake doesn't have a song that he made in the last.
What's that song?
This year.
That song, all them old songs that Drake got, you gonna always. I don't know what that fucking shit called. That shit. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
That shit make you do snake.
Kiki, do you love me song? You talking about that?
No, man, it's the song that they play at all the weddings. I think it came off Nothing Was the Same.
Oh, that's different. I'm talking about this year.
But all I'm saying is Drake is always gonna be around.
Drake is always gonna be around. Just like Back That Ass Up in our lifetime.
All that shit.
All it takes is 1 or 2 songs for your name to live forever.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, this is true.
Speaking of battles, we talking about battles, we talking about legends. Versus confirmed that on the 22nd, that's this week, Wednesday, on the 22nd, DMX versus the Dog Father, Snoop Dogg, man. Wednesday, July 22nd, on Versus, man. Y'all tuning in. Who y'all got? Who y'all rocking with?
I changed it at first. I thought this was gonna be DMX, like walk away with it. I think going back and looking, doing a little research, Snoop walks away with this.
Why does every decision you make on these verses
Gotta be a walk
somebody get smoked? They smoked. He
walking
blew
away.
Doors. It's not even fucking.
It's a reason why they already got him about him.
Why
Now-
can it never be close with you?
Now,
Except
when I
the one
say
that
walking
walk
away,
away.
hang on. When I say walking away with somebody as great as DMX, I'm talking about maybe 12-8. And we've seen a battle can be 12-8, but really close.
Or it could be 6-3.
6-3-1.
6-3-1.
We'll get to that. But DMX, Snoop Dogg, man. So you say Snoop. Where you at, Tug?
I gotta go Snoop, man. If he go to bringing out the old Snoop, I got to go Snoop. It ain't
What
no
does
fun
Snoop
nigga can
play
have
after
none.
After Doggy Style, you get through them Pharrell songs. What else he gonna have?
Pharrell,
Which one is song?
Gin and Juice.
I said after he get through those old songs. Remember we are using Chronic and shit.
The No Limit song I put in the group chat. What was it? That had Mac.
Fuck them other niggas.
Fuck
I
them
really-
other niggas.
I really don't know if that was bigger than the South. That was a huge song for us. Don't get it twisted, nigga. That is a huge fucking song.
I
for
think
us.
it's a huge song globally.
His shit with Tupac. Those are wins.
America's Most Wanted. Two of America's Most Wanted.
Two of America's Most Wanted. Yes, those are wins.
Gangsta Party.
Murder was the name.
Murder was the case that they gave me.
Hey,
Yes.
this nigga, man.
Murder was the name.
Murder was the name.
Name you murder.
Yeah.
You the one, Dan.
Murder was the name.
I got Snoop, bro. Who you got, Stuck? Who?
I got X, man. Just off them that when he went platinum two times in 1 year, he could play that alone, and you know what I'm saying. For me, and I've learned that in the battle, man. Like Snoop music is cool. Snoop music is hits, but in the battle, it's mainly what's the most aggressive shit. Like most times, the most aggressive shit just wins. For some reason in the battle. So with that, I'm going X. Although I do think Snoop had more bigger songs and more popular songs, but all the X shit is gonna bite you in your head. So I'm going with X.
I think
What you think, Stop?
I think Snoop, of course, is the legend. He's the bigger longevity artist. I mean, Snoop is Snoop, man. I mean, Snoop got so much shit. I think I was a bigger fan of DMX just musically.
Lyrically.
I'm not even gonna say lyrically, just music wise. And I think once Snoop dip into his Tupac songs and Future songs, he'll be straight. But if Snoop just had to play just Snoop songs only, that was on Snoop music and Snoop, I think Snoop wouldn't stand a chance with DMX. That's just
No
my
Charlie,
personal-
no
I
Charlie,
agree.
no Charlie
Huh?
Wilson.
Yeah, man. If he couldn't play songs with Tupac, America's Most Wanted, and all that shit, California Love.
I
he
agree.
wouldn't know that. But if he couldn't play that shit,
Nah,
he
dummy.
fucked up.
I get him this.
I caught myself.
So still a dummy. But I do agree with what you're saying. If it wasn't for that Death Row era that he was just a part of people's songs, cool. But he
I know-
can.
I got a lot of friends that say Snoop is, and it's not my opinion, it's a friend of mine who hates Snoop music, and he said that Snoop is the most overrated rapper that he's ever heard of. The history of the world.
Your friend is a dummy.
I'm just telling you.
I could understand it. Honestly.
He said that if you even remotely take Dre away from Snoop, Snoop has nothing else.
Of course.
Like even
That's like saying take
No, that's not. No, that's
Beach
not.
Out
No,
of
that's
Town
not.
from No Limit.
No,
That's
that's
like saying
not-
take Manny Fresh from Cash
That's
Money.
not like saying that because look at how many you took Manny Fresh away from Lil Wayne. Where's Lil Wayne?
BG and Juice.
Still
Has
kept going.
How
Still
many?
kept
I
going.
mean, he made maybe what 1 or 2 good albums after Manny.
No, he went on a fucking run after Manny Fresh. Come on, don't do that.
How many great albums
You
have
can't be talking
Wayne
about
had
Wayne.
after Manny?
I ain't gonna say
Come on, man,
Wayne.
don't
The
do
Now, I
Carter
can
2,
agree.
I don't think Manny was. I think the Carter 2 started the non-Manny
Yeah,
Fresh
Carter
era.
2, Carter 3.
I could agree with you. I could agree with you if you
Because
say
Go
Juice
DJ
and
was
BG.
on the first
Can't
Carter.
say
So
Wayne,
after
though.
the Carter, it was the Carter
All
2
right,
and then
all right. So,
Take Wayne out of that. Say BG.
all right, so take away the
I'm not gonna
best
take that.
rapper
Went to
ever.
jail and stop rapping and shit. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
just anybody. Like all I'm saying is
Take Dre away from Eminem. What do you have? Take Dre away from
Eminem.
50.
We don't know.
We don't know. Like you can't do that.
You can't say it.
I guess again, what I'm saying is for the longevity of Snoop, what they said was if you take Dre away, the first album, if you take Dre away from that Gin and Juice and the Chronic that he worked on with Snoop, what music do you have? Not me now. That's what they're saying. What music do you have that you like of Snoop's?
Deep
Snoop
cover.
went to No Limit and made albums. Snoop went to Pharrell after that and made
you only
albums.
got one song that you ever point to off that No Limit album.
One. What about those Pharrell albums?
Other than doom to doom doom, barking like a heart when the pig try to get it.
That was a huge hit.
Yeah.
That's gonna get you a win in a battle.
How many times you riding up the slab and play that song?
I'm not.
All right.
When the radio played.
So that's what we say. Come on, man. Act like you know what we're talking about. We're not just talking about, I'm not trying to diss Snoop or something. I'm talking about music that you actually rock to and roll to. Other than Doggy Style and his features on the Chronic, what other Snoop album was you just riding to on a regular basis?
I've never been a Snoop fan. I've been a huge,
So
a
isn't it
huge
some
DMX
credibility
fan.
to what they're saying?
That
Yes,
deep cover soundtrack, Snoop was on there, and the lead singer was him and Dr. Dre. But
Don't remember it.
you know, you don't remember Yeah and You Don't
I
Stop. It's
remember
one
it.
Nick 7 on the undercover car.
Who produced for DMX?
Swiss
A Swiss?
And who else? That ain't
That's
the
it.
only one.
Swiss Beats.
So
Is
Swiss
Richard
Beats the
Van
only one that ever produced for DMX?
He was Rough Rider, so that's probably
Is
the
he
only
the only one that
person.
ever produced for DMX?
Probably not. But
produced?
that's probably who most
Who
of
is
his
Jay
hits
Z
are
sole
from.
producer?
Oh my
He don't
God.
have one.
He don't have one.
Who
Yeah.
is Lil Wayne sole producer? Y'all told me don't use him. Okay. Who is Tupac sole producer?
Drake.
Dre for his biggest hits.
No,
He don't have
you
one.
can't say for his biggest hits. He had a whole album without Dre.
Yeah, he ain't have one.
On your body.
So all I'm saying is all of these big people got
Only-
multiple producers.
Only one of Tupac's albums went diamond, and it was produced by
Nigga,
Dre.
you said Diamond. What the fuck?
Diamond. Nigga, this ain't
Nigga,
Prince.
do you know how much? Tell me how much Diamond is.
10 million. Oh, my
10
bad.
million.
My bad. I don't even know if you sound like you didn't even know.
Like, yeah, well, also, I'm gonna tell you how I know. I'm gonna tell you how I know
My bad.
because that's kind of cheating. That's kind of cheating because it was a double album.
You can't bring that up in these kind of arguments, man.
But I would say no. His most successful album was done by Dre.
A lot of people's
Nobody's
successful album.
arguing that. I'm
Probably
just
any artist who ever worked with Dre's album was
especially their first album, 50 Cent, Get Rich or Die
Eminem.
Trying.
We kind of gotta say Dre is the best
Kendrick.
producer of all. Yes, because he has 2 diamond albums.
nobody's going. I'm not arguing that.
The only rap artist that I can think of that hasn't made a diamond album outside of Dre is Outkast.
I don't
They
know what
have
you're
a
talking
diamond
about.
album.
I don't.
Speak
I don't
about
care
Love
about-
Below.
I said outside of Dre producing it. I can only think of 3 diamond rap albums. That's All Eyes on Me, 50 Cent first album, and Speak About Love Below. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
okay.
2 of those have Dre in it. One of them does.
That's true.
and that's not my point. Was to all of those people that had Dre in it, they've had successful careers outside of one producer. Is all I was saying.
No, your friend is wrong because Snoop can right now to this day rap his ass off. And that's just who he is. That was in him.
But you wasn't a fan of him.
It worked for me. And I've never like I don't have a favorite album, but that don't mean
King Ray.
I don't-
Life After Death too.
Biggie.
Biggie. Life After Death. Diamond.
oh.
MC Hammer too.
Can't
That
touch this.
wasn't rap. That was pop.
Country.
Speaking
Oh yeah,
of,
country rap.
just keep going.
I'll stop.
Eminem got one too, don't
Yeah, but Dre was a part of it, so I won't.
he? Gotcha.
Speaking of battles, we were talking about DMX and Snoop. Stock of Diamonds.
Boom.
He ran away with a
Boom.
battle, man. We did a battle on what's that? Tuesday, or Wednesday night.
Wednesday.
I was Young Jeezy. Can't Get Right was T.I. and Todd was
Bum Boy.
Rick Ross.
I'm ashamed of y'all niggas, man. I'm ashamed of you more so, Todd. I'm more ashamed of you, Todd. But
I don't
King
even
Ray, you too,
understand.
though. Like,
Look how he looking. He don't want to. He's so sad that I beat him in this battle. Look how he's
Hang on.
looking. He
Hang
didn't
on.
want that to happen.
If
Hang on,
Jeezy,
who?
if
Hang
Jeezy
on, who?
won,
What you saying?
if Jeezy won, cool. But I can't accept that Jeezy won and you didn't play that your 2 artists' best songs. If you played their best songs and they lost, cool. But you didn't even play the best songs, man. So you can't
And who?
give it to
And
Jeezy
who?
like that.
And who? You haven't been honest. You haven't been honest all week. And I want you to try to be honest now.
Okay.
Going into this battle, me and you and me and Todd, we had conversations, and Jeezy was never the winner of none of those conversations
So tell me
prior to the battle.
But tell me when I wasn't being honest. Because I agree with that.
Well, now you agree, but I'm saying like when I was.
said that. I said
Yeah.
that.
Okay, fine. Then you be honest. But there's a certain somebody who likes to say that my artist that I had was just supposed to run away with it. But everybody I had a conversation with, nobody gave him the win prior to the battle.
No, because I won't say me. I wasn't being honest. I can't fuss for everybody else. But me personally, I thought Ross would win it, and then I thought that T.I. because we had T.I. We never once had a Jeezy.
So in your thing, my artist was third, correct?
I agree, and we all
Right.
agreed to it. We all
So
agreed.
Cody, come on now.
It was 2 niggas, and it's 2 more niggas. Well, it's 1 more nigga who thought that Jeezy would not win this battle.
Can't get right. Did you ever admit that you wouldn't win this battle?
No, I didn't. I'm never gonna admit that.
So why you gonna sit here and argue me, be like, "Who they come on now?" And you never disagreed that you was gonna win. What the fuck, Todd? You was talking big shit before the stuff started.
I was.
And you thought you was gonna win, right?
I thought I
Any
was
3-man battle.
He knew he was gonna win.
I knew I was gonna win.
So
I thought Todd was gonna win.
So why can't get right? Why is Hootie like, come on, Hootie? Why is it all of
Right.
that if none of us thought
I had a strategy. Look, I got 3. I was like, hey, I can get 3.
No.
Maybe I can win that 10th one and win. I had a good strategy that almost worked.
No,
Now, let me be real with you.
my strategy superseded all of y'all strategy.
Y'all fell into his strategy. You let him
Y'all
play-
fell right into it.
No,
Yes, you
we did. Because Hootie just said it in the last segment.
No.
Hootie just said the aggressive song's gonna always win.
No.
All of G's early songs are very club banger
You
aggressive
didn't
type
even
songs.
play your aggressive song.
Yes, I did. But they just wasn't better than the Jeezy song that you were playing, according to Hootie.
So,
And
okay.
that's why I
you
said
that- You said that aggressive song's gonna win. Hootie's saying that. That's Hootie's opinion. But what made you think that you was gonna win prior to?
Oh, I felt like I was loaded. But what I did, I'm gonna tell you what I went
Y'all
wrong.
niggas crazy, boy.
I'm gonna tell you what I went wrong.
This nigga fell in
I went
I
wrong.
know where you went wrong.
Wrong with playing all of that, trying to match that aggression.
Why
When I
did you
should've
try to
played.
match it? Both of you niggas, let me tell you why y'all both
Match it based on what man.
I
You
had my 10 songs
in here
loaded
first.
that I was gonna play.
No,
In the
'cause look,
order.
let me tell you something. Me, Baron, let me tell you another behind the scenes. Me, Baron, and Hootie was talking in a message, and we got to talking about everything T.I. had, and even then, both him and Baron was like,
Well, hold on,
shit.
Stop. Todd was actually in there too.
Oh, with Todd. And we both kept saying, shit.
Yeah, I was in that
I don't know what I played of this. God damn, T.I. goddamn, oh my
Yeah, he
God.
loaded,
You
yeah.
didn't play not one of them shits.
Yeah.
Come on. So I ain't played not one
No, not coming off. You let me
name.
win.
No, not coming out, but like you can't name 3 songs that you would have played
What we
that
said was
I didn't play.
specifically what we said was you could live off of trap music and
And
I'm serious.
I'm serious. You
But you
probably
guys,
won.
but
And I
they-
played those.
Urban
But
Legend.
like when
Urban
you
Legend.
go against Jeezy, it's no going
That's
against
why-
that.
That's
That's
my
what I said,
point.
Joe.
You can't
That's what I
sit
said,
here.
Joe.
But stop. Can't
That's
get
my
right. You
point.
can't sit here and ask us what songs what we're talking about, and we tell you, but we can't do that against Jesus.
Name me 3
I'm
songs.
with you, Joe.
Name me 3 songs that you would have played that would have won a round against Jeezy and Ross.
I wouldn't have started off with that 6-verse freestyle.
At all.
But even
Yeah,
if he played, that man could have played goddamn whatever he wanted to play. Nothing. It was placement, fool. That's all it was. When he was playing that early Jeezy, that Trap or Die, we all agreed. Like it was like damn near 20 people in here all agreeing and jamming to the Jeezy, fool.
That's
Cause
true.
y'all let me, cause y'all didn't play nothing to change it.
If
Y'all
I play
literally-
Santa Degrees versus anything on
Hey,
that
man.
Trap or Die, what happens?
Todd,
You can play Trap or Die.
Todd, Hootie is your fucking judge, man. I love Santorini Grease a whole lot more than a lot of Jesus songs, man.
And you also just said who the aggressive song gonna win, so I can't go with you with that shit.
Todd, listen. I don't know what this is worth for you all can't get right, but I went first.
You
In
did.
the first 2 rounds, every time both of y'all played y'all song, in my head, I was like, these stupid motherfuckers. Oh, like, I was really shocked that y'all played that shit. Can't Get Right played 2 verses
Todd, it was no
a
reason
couple
for
of
you.
times, and then he played goddamn Outside the Club.
Todd, it's no reason your first song shouldn't have been Hustling. It's no reason.
I
your
played
first
Hustling Hootie, but you
know
didn't
you-
let that win. You don't understand what I'm saying.
Listen, Todd, I'm gonna say it once again because you're not understanding me. There's no reason your first song shouldn't have been Hustling. First song.
Okay,
Look,
first
y'all,
song should have been
when I
Hustling.
went last, I won all 3 of the rounds. I went last.
No, you didn't.
Everyone.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
I got the documents right here. No, you didn't.
No, you didn't.
I ain't gonna let
How I
you
got my 3 rounds then?
I ain't gonna
And
let you lie like that.
you
I got
never
it
even
right
won
here. No,
3
you didn't.
rounds in a row, nigga. Fuck is you talking about?
Can't Get Right won a round in the, let me see.
4.
CPR.
Third or
You
fourth?
won- In the second round, you won 1. In the third round,
No, he
I
didn't
won
win
2.
the second.
I won 2.
Stop.
I started off
And
2-0.
He won 5. He won 5. He
Yeah.
won 9, and he won 10.
Yeah, 5 is the one, and the 5 is the cheating round.
No, it's another round that was real close.
No,
It was real close to being
No.
5-4.
I only didn't have 7 because honestly, to be honest with you, when you play
You won
you
7.
dig, all they got is the clean version.
Stock, you won 7. So it must have
It
been.
was 5. I know when it was. I know exactly why I lost.
Stock, you won 5. Because Todd played.
Well, 4 is if who Todd won 4.
Nah,
Who
Todd
won
played
4?
Hustling. Todd played
My
Hustling.
thing is,
Todd
hey,
played Hustling and 4 and off.
I might have could have maybe had a different strategy. I don't think I'd have got more rounds. But for Todd to have Rick Ross and win one round is fucking despicable.
Y'all saying the same thing.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
I think y'all saying the same thing. I just really think that y'all played.
And I'll say this:
I'm not even
it
trying to be funny.
It wasn't that Hootie was being biased because all of those rounds, the crowds went with him. So it wasn't just me.
I'm finna tell y'all my quick strategy and I'm through. I'm being honest. I knew that I couldn't compete song for song fully with y'all. Now, yes, I got the trap song, which is why I don't know if y'all remember this, but I was trying to set my strategy up earlier when I told Huda, I said, man, can we play the girl songs at the same time? Because I knew that if y'all went to all of that music that y'all got, there's nothing that I can play today, and I'm just gonna have to just keep sitting there and playing hard music. And then Huda said, no, fuck that. You got to shit, play your music when you play it. So I said, fuck. I had President is Black, and I had what's the song with him and Jeezy? I Do. I had that in there. And I said, no, I'm finna go all gutter. I took all them shits out and replaced them with gutter songs. And I said, I'm finna stay here and I'm not moving. Because I cannot compete. I couldn't compete if you niggas went to other music. It's nothing I could play.
So what you saying is I stacked it into them niggas' favor and they still lost?
No, I stacked it to my favor, hoping that they would follow me.
I stacked the rules to their favor when you say you was trying to get the girl songs here in the
Oh, yeah. I was mad.
I was
mad when you said that. I was mad when you said that.
My bad, fellas. I ain't gonna help y'all out no more.
Yeah.
And it was only one time. It was only one time that I had to get uncomfortable, and it's when Todd played. I got the Mafia music. When he played that fucked me up because I wasn't even gonna play that song till like 5 or 6 that I ended up playing, and I had to counter to otherwise I would have lost. And I played one of my better songs and told like you out of it. And I still had more, but that was like my second to third best.
Hey y'all, y'all taking. I don't think y'all can get more than 3 wins out of that battle if y'all have.
If you niggas give me Rick Ross or fucking T.I. one, I'm not gonna play anything you niggas play except Todd. I'm gonna play Mafia music probably, and I'll probably play Hustling. And then you got maybe 1 or 2. I was banking on you to play a lot of commercial T.I. I wanted you to play Rubber Band Man, and I wanted you to play 24s because I knew that wouldn't stack up to what I could play, and I was hoping.
So I had to position it. Like my wins came off of that.
No.
Yeah, Rubber Band Man's one of that's where my wins came from. Who?
Money,
do you have a list?
Only list I have of you is when you won 10 with the Money, Hoes, Cars, and Clothes. Money, hoes.
Yeah, 24.
That's 24. Yeah, Rubber Band Man was a win for me. Yeah.
At that point, and them niggas say I didn't. I played what the crowd wanted at that point. That wasn't even
what you played. I forgot what you played when he played My President is Black, but you won that one too, can't you?
Yeah, because nigga, that wasn't even my song. I was gonna play Amazing or some shit like that. But I got off of it. But anyway, we got more music.
But how did y'all enjoy? Did you enjoy it?
I loved that.
That shit was super dope.
I loved it.
And shouts out to all our people who jumped on, man. Y'all was dope, man. The interaction with everybody, man. To just see people you hadn't seen in a while. It almost felt like, I get why people do that shit. It almost felt like we was kicking it for a minute.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Everybody was at the same spot,
and I know y'all say I pick sides, but I will tell you there was not one song that I didn't like and that I didn't rap. I rapped every last one of them.
You can't not like all of that shit. Fool.
Every last one of them.
That was 30 songs of fire. Don't get me wrong.
And that's why when we keep trying to
well, maybe like 28 because Todd went deluxe. Extra edition.
You see Dez keep trying to pick this next battle, but that's why it's hard to pick that next battle because it's hard to find 3 artists that can come with it like that. He keep picking 3-6, man. I will run 3-6.
3-6? No.
It just ain't going in nobody battle.
No. Like, I'm just sorry.
3-6 can't go in a battle with.
And I love Project. And nigga, I was a big nigga. Anybody tell you, nigga, I was gonna get it green before anybody. I was playing all of that shit before anybody, but you can't stack that up to Cash Money, man. Cut it out.
Yeah.
No. Our next battle, y'all, we are working on something. We're gonna try to figure it out, but it's gonna be just as good. We want double amount of people.
Right. If we build it, it will come.
If we build it, it will come.
The first niggas to do a triple, goddamn.
The first niggas to do a triple, and we're gonna do it again. It might be a little bit different format.
And our shit sounded good.
And our shit sounded
good.
There was a few of them niggas didn't know what to press, but once they pressed it, it was good.
And we'll figure it out, and we'll let y'all know if we come up with something that's worthy. We didn't toss out UGK, 8Ball, and MJG, but to make it 3, I don't know who would be in it. We might have to switch to a 2 people format.
Y'all don't want to put Outkast in that. And y'all don't want to give me an Outkast in it.
It's fine. I'm not scared of that because I feel like never mind. I don't mind you having. I don't mind you if you want UGK. I don't mind y'all giving me 8Ball, MJG, or UGK. I don't give a fuck. I'll find some songs to play. I don't, and I'm gonna be confident.
You give me Outkast with 8Ball and UGK.
I'm not scared. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not scared.
Okay, you ain't gotta be scared of a loss.
I can have UGK or 8Ball, MJ. It doesn't matter. Like, I'm gonna find some songs. I know how to rock the songs, nigga. I know what to go pick. I'm not gonna pick none of that shit you pick.
Do it then.
It's only gonna be 10. You gotta always remember.
Do it.
I don't care.
I'm
Pick
with it.
any one of them.
Say, give me who you want. I don't give a shit.
I don't care. You pick UGK. That's the better one.
I don't. 8Ball, MJG live. I'll pick whoever.
I'm with
Do
it. Y'all just said the word.
Who you want, Chuck?
No, y'all go ahead.
Who they were supposed to get in this, but you can't give who the 8Ball.
I don't want to.
You can't give who to any one of them.
Okay, he
Pick Todd. Pick Todd and let's do it.
It's not funny, Todd, because I actually agree.
You want to shoot it?
Not that one. Not that one.
You're gonna let who the? That's not even fair.
Yeah, that's not fair. You're right. It's right.
Right, nigga. I'm the type to say
We gotta let Baron judge that one.
Put me in a Cassidy and fucking Joe Budden versus. And like for real, I ain't gonna lie to you, fool.
We gotta let Baron judge and who to be on the goddamn mic.
Just let me commentary.
Okay, that's fine. I'm with it. Who you got, Scott? Who you want? 8Ball, MJG, or UGK?
I know my limitations, goddamn.
I don't care.
So this
I just thought UGK.
I got Ball and G. I'll take Ball and G.
Okay. I got UGK there.
I'll take Ball and G.
Bet.
That's what
But
it
there
is.
you go.
What I said? Can you get hype? Can you get hype with Outkast? Just remember.
No, nigga, shut up. Let him pick his
Yes.
nigga. Let him be over there.
Yes.
Say
Yes.
I'm a pocket full of stars. His ass right out the fucking group.
Great.
Who you remember the press conference I gave after the post game interview? Like he came out with
7-3 with you niggas combined.
he came out with a good game plan, and he had the guys ready to play.
7-3.
Next game we'll be ready.
7-3.
Man, come on, we've been here long enough. Some more music drop. No
We
cap.
been on this shit so long, God.
We've been talking about music, man. Shouts out to Mobile, man.
Hey.
Yeah, give my hand clap, man. Shouts out to Mobile. No cap, drop Still Human, man.
Wake up, babe.
I got a chance to check it out, man. Dope fucking album, man. Did y'all get a chance to sit with it? What y'all thoughts on it? If y'all was able to play it, what's up?
I did. When you sent it to me, I played it. You said it was, you don't understand how he get the following. I do. Like, it was a pretty dope album.
That ain't what I said.
And that ain't. No, I'm saying you said you don't understand. Like, you said them people, like people mess with him. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what they doing.
With him hard is so crazy. Like it was a figure of speech. Like man,
you don't know what they like how he do it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean.
Yeah.
But yeah, I get it. I get it. He really does. He got spit. It's just young nigga spit, and I didn't think that it was gonna be what it was. I liked it.
Yeah,
I really did. It's really
well. I tell you, when I first put it on, I actually hated it. I was like, bum music, super bum, big bum. But honestly, the more I listened to it, the more I liked it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The more I liked it, and then when hearing people like when Boosie come on that bitch and Boosie something like Boosie, that make you actually listen to what he's saying even more so as well. So that increased it, but I think it was a good smooth tempo all the way throughout. It kept you upbeat all the way throughout, and I actually let it run about 3-4 times. You know what I'm saying? The more you listen to it, the more you got it. But that nigga need to be calm and not go back to jail because he sound like he don't give a shit.
All of them niggas crazy, man.
He said on there, I need to get up out of Mobile because that shit gonna make me go back. Goddamn.
That nigga don't give a shit,
was never a huge fan of his, but it was dope. I liked it. Yes, he definitely get on Mobile. It was crazy that I was talking to one of my homeboys I went to high school with. And I was just like, and then I know Stock and Todd, you probably go through the same thing. When you be like, hey man, y'all see her down there in that jungle, like, y'all need to be careful. Because it's just something that Mobile ain't the place for nobody. I hate to say it, I love my city. but it ain't the place for nobody. That's damn sure somewhere he needs to get out of if he dealing in Mobile like that. But dope ass album.
Mobile a hard
Super
place
dope.
to be if you own.
Right.
Mobile a hard place to be if you in the limelight.
Niggas be hating.
Because it's so small and there's so many people and they got easy access to you. It just make it. It's just a hard place to be, man. And it ain't that you don't love your city or it's disrespectful to be away. It's just that you have made it. So
Right.
once you have made it, you know, to a point where everybody know you, Mobile's gonna rock with you as long as you represent it right. Go out there and go find that money in Atlanta and New Orleans and California and New York. Go get that shit because they waiting to know who you are.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get your ass
That's
out of
very true.
Mobile. Any chance you get.
Do you think that's the case for most places like that? Like when you
I
just
think
at
they-
home, maybe you should just get out of there.
You know, they always say artists always get the most flack back at home.
Back
And it's
home,
because those people know you more and better than anybody. It's niggas like, oh, I went to kindergarten, I beat them up. Or
Right.
I beat them up when I was in the 3rd grade.
And I see that shit a lot too. Like majority of New Orleans artists get out of New Orleans because they're like New Orleans is the hardest city ever for me to succeed and be good. Because most
just think about like Dobie. It's numerous, you know, they are bigger scale, but like New York rappers,
It's just only so many
Nip.
options you can have being
Nip,
home.
Nip got killed on
That
his
shit
block
is
by a
crazy.
nigga that he knew that was in his video before.
It's just only so many avenues you have back at your home space. You got to get out of it. You got to go somewhere where people don't know you. Because think about it. Think about where we live at. We live in Birmingham, but we be in different places.
Right.
We like when you in a different city. I'm not gonna lie. If I probably was still living in Mobile, I probably would be living in Tomerville somewhere. I just know it because I would feel comfortable living in there, and I know where to go and go get the nice spot that I wanna. But I'd probably be chilling right there. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, you'll be in Saraland.
No, I'm just saying you be too. My point is you be comfortable because you know
Where you
that.
gonna
Oh yeah. You know these my
my whole
people. These
Right.
yeah. Which is a wrong way to think.
Right,
Because
even
you
though I live
should
here-
think that way.
right.
But
Even though I live here, I'm gonna hang here. So, you know.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
We be
because that's who you comfortable with.
be out the way. Alcina dropped. He dropped a song with Ross about entanglement.
No, man. Do we really? Are we really? I don't even want. Are we gonna talk about this?
I'm on the side of man. I'm on the side of man. If it was a woman putting this song and Tamia was singing it, they'll be jamming. let Beyonce sing this shit.
I just didn't think Ross would have jumped on something like this. But
I
never would have.
couldn't imagine, man.
That disappointed me like immensely.
Yeah.
That no, Ross.
I'm gonna pull a title on this one. I really don't give a fuck. On this one, I don't give a fuck.
no,
Like,
Hootie, you got to kill. You got to say something.
I don't give a fuck, fool, because I feel like if Beyonce sung a song like this, they would be all in for it.
No,
Fuck
Hootie.
Fuck it. I don't care.
Y'all can't let them get away with this.
I don't care, man. Fuck that. I didn't expect it, but since it's out, I don't give a fuck either.
You gonna
Did
let
you
them get
listen
away
to
with
it?
that, you're right?
Yeah,
Man,
I
stop.
didn't do it.
Did
Me
you,
and Slop
you
was
listen to
so
it?
good
Ross
all
spit
during
on
the
it.
week.
Ross spit on that bitch too.
You listen to it?
Yeah,
Joe?
Ross spit on it.
You
Yeah.
listen to it? Oh.
Did you think he
And-
spit on it at least?
Yes, he was. That's what I put in the group chat. I was like, "Hey, he's a fuck nigga, but he's a rhyming metaphor. He's a rhyming metaphor having fuck nigga. Like, he shouldn't have been on there, but no, that nigga did his thing on the track.
How many
you
fights
can't
that
take
is
that
you
away
got
from
now? How many
That's a
fights
new
you got
one.
now?
It's about 23, 24, I think.
In a
No, it's
half.
about 6 or 7. And I'm just gonna throw some chicken wings at his fat ass, and he gonna like, you want to fight me or you want to eat chicken wings?
Ross.
Here we go. I am concerned my wife is pregnant.
Mm.
The NFL training camp is about to start, and there's no clear plan on a player health and family safety. We want to play football, but we also want to be protected and protect our loved ones. We want to play. That's the hashtag. That's from Russell Wilson on the NFL handling of coronavirus. He doesn't seem to have, basically, they saying that the NFL doesn't really have much of a safety concern or a safety plan in place. I don't know if y'all saw that actual story or saw his tweet. And if so, what's y'all thoughts? I know we've been wanting football. The NFL is trying to progress with it. We heard rumors all week that the SWAC dropped football, but they came out and said that no, that's not the case just yet.
Right.
So they're still on board. Where y'all at with it?
I did get a chance to see it. I saw that the NFLPA was trying to put some rules in place to whereas they'll have some safety precautions. So then that also tells me that they currently don't have any safety precautions up to the needs of what it needs to be. And it's weird, man. And I just think that we're getting closer. And with that in place, I just think it's getting closer and closer to a place where we don't see football. We're seeing it more and more with the Big Ten and the Pac-12, their limited season, and the Ivy League, there's moving season to the spring season. And I just think that the closer we get, the more they're going to understand. And once we're going to understand a bit more. But I just think the closer we get to it, the more we see that it's not going to happen. I think that once these players actually start to get into camps and get into physical conditioning and touching and banging and all of these things, you're going to see that it's going to be transmitted even more so, possibly, hopefully not, but I think you're going to possibly see more transmissions with the closer that people get together and in huddles. You're in huddles, breathing hard and sweating and in locker rooms, and you just see how something like in locker rooms, when you've been in locker rooms, you know that things travel like staph, which isn't as potent as a coronavirus. You know what I'm saying? Niggas in here spreading staph. Then you don't think the coronavirus is going to be on these niggas all over the place? Like, I just think that the closer they get at this point, that it's just the worse it's going to get, man. And the only reason I think that way is because we hadn't seen it otherwise. The more we open up at the moment, the more shit starts to spread. But we'll see. We shall see.
I definitely want football. I damn sure want basketball too. But I mean,
Basketball
you got
happening no matter what.
right.
Man,
But-
football or basketball are not happy. Like, I don't think even the NBA, I don't think they continue and have a champion. I just don't. I just don't see it. Because,
Because-
like, all right, you're in that bubble. What happens when that first person is
The burst person.
test positive?
Dummy.
We're going to see.
And that's what I'm saying about the football thing. Like, they'll have a plan in place, but they're getting ready for training camp. Like, that's kind of stupid. You're putting your players in harm's way. You know what I'm saying? So
I just think it's tough to have a plan in place.
This nigga so tickled. Like, just let this nigga be tickled for a second. He's so fucking tickled.
I think it's just tough. I think it's tough to have
Hey,
a
what
plan.
you said? What you said?
Let him be tickled.
I think said burst person. It's a burst person.
A new person, goddamn.
I'm sorry, man. I got the tickles. I'm sorry. Come on, go ahead. Ooh.
I forgot what the fuck I was saying. I don't remember. Shit, stop fucking me up.
But no,
I do just think it's hard to have a plan in place when you're in those situations, man. How do you plan for
it's just hard, man. We don't know
100 men banging up against each other, sweating and being in piles, and there's no protocol for that unless you're in a full body suit playing football.
Agreed.
Pause.
We don't know what we dealing with or what we doing. So we'll see how it go. We saw this week, and me and Huda briefly got into it. But we saw a lot of people was bringing up an old conversation. And I thought this would be a great time for us to hash it out here. You were seeing a lot of people were saying they were making debate between Tom Brady again and Peyton Manning. Tom Brady the GOAT and Palin Manning, aka Computer Head.
Palin Manning?
Huh?
Palin Manning?
I said it on purpose. Palin Manning. I got that from Wet. Wet used to call him Palin Manning.
Wet.
Yeah, Wet used to always call him Palin Manning, Computer Head.
Yeah.
But it was a big debate about basically saying that they said that Peyton Manning was the system. So that's why where he went from Indianapolis to the Broncos, he still was able to bring a Super Bowl because he was the system. And Tom Brady is benefited from being in a system. And I just wanted to get y'all clear thoughts, about where y'all stand on Tom Brady versus Peyton Manning.
I hate when they compare it like that. The numbers, they stack up kind of close. But I mean,
They're not close.
Peyton Manning versus Tom Brady as far as like quarterbacking.
Close.
I'm gonna go Peyton Manning in every time. That man can
And why?
literally get to the line of scrimmage and dissect your whole defense and tell you, you know what I'm saying, and put it on the dime, Hoop, every time.
So I got a question. Do you want one of the twins to score 30 points a game or to win 3 straight championships?
Who do you win in the championships as a team? Who?
I get that, but which one do you want for your player or yourself as a coach?
I want to win championships because that's why you play the game, Hootie.
Thank you.
Well, Ty, as a coach,
Thank you.
do you want in football a quarterback that's going to do exactly what you tell them to do every time? Or do you want a quarterback or a point guard, because you a basketball coach, that's going to freestyle?
And Tom Brady never did everything you said that you wanted him to do the whole time because he made a lot of checks as well. He did a whole lot, just not
in the system.
Let me not leave my boy out there by himself. I'm a Peyton Manning person. I think Peyton Manning is a better quarterback than Tom Brady. That's my personal opinion. I see that y'all about to get up to attack my boy, so I'm with. I got Peyton Manning.
Now, hang on. I didn't get my.
I thought from what Ken Gilroy said he was going to Peyton Manning too.
Oh, okay.
Peyton Manning is the overall better quarterback, but in that system with Bill Belichick being the coach, yes, it's Tom Brady.
But
So I got a question.
But you have instances where you put these backup quarterbacks in there, and they succeed in that system.
Now,
so if they're in that same system as many years as Tom Brady, who's to say you're gonna call them a GOAT too?
Is Tom Brady Tom Brady at Buffalo? Probably not.
Well, we finna
no. We never know.
Very true.
You're right. But also, he couldn't even start at Michigan. So we know he's not the best athletic quarterback.
I don't think that's fair either.
Yeah, because he went on to have a 99-year career where he won Super Bowls. So Michigan
in that system.
I don't think that's fair because that's like saying Tom Brady is leaving New England but then going to the best defensive team in the game. Like that man didn't leave fucking Indianapolis and go to Buffalo. He didn't.
Nah, don't do that.
Nah, don't do that.
He didn't.
Don't do that, Who. Don't do that.
He left Indy and went to Denver.
Yes, and they was the best defense the year before he got there, and they didn't. What they did?
What you mean?
What did they do before Peyton Manning got there?
I don't know, but once he got there,
but you said he went to the best defense. So what did that best defense do before Peyton Manning got there?
I don't know, but when he was there, he was the best defense in the game. And
they got him to play with Tim Tebow and won a playoff game.
Yeah, they beat Pittsburgh. They beat Pittsburgh.
Right.
Okay.
So that system was already in place, y'all.
But off of that defense, mainly, like Tim Tebow came in and made a lucky throw, but mainly that defense got them held that game up, and he did, and they did.
Yeah,
and he did the same thing with Peyton.
And when Computer Head got there, they won a Super Bowl.
Not because of offense.
Yes, because they needed. They needed. They wanted defense, but they needed that offense to carry them through. Because if they did it just off the defense, why they didn't win it with Tebow?
That man had 141 yards.
Why they didn't win it with Tebow?
That man had 141 yards, man.
Who?
Peyton Manning.
Yeah,
141 yards in the Super Bowl.
In the Super Bowl.
Tebow.
But they had to get.
I'm talking about Peyton Manning.
Yeah, but to get to the Super
yards in the Super Bowl.
To even be in position to get to the Super Bowl, that man had a great ass year. You can't take that year away from him. He ain't had
no great ass.
I ain't gonna say he had no
Don't say that.
He
had a great ass year.
One of them years in Denver,
he won MVP, didn't he?
He was up for the MVP. What the fuck?
He won the MVP
in Denver.
One of them years.
No, he won.
Go find it. Please go.
No, I'm saying I don't know if he won.
Go find it.
He
go
may
find it.
If he didn't win,
find it. I'm saying he was in the runnings one of those years.
Yeah.
To be in that category, one of them years in Denver.
I'm talking about the Super Bowl.
I want to say it was that first year.
Super Bowl year, he was a bum. And I love Peyton Manning, but he was a bum.
He had some tough games that year.
I know. That's all I'm saying. And that's all I'm saying.
Hey, y'all don't remember? Hey, man, matter of fact, on this podcast, we came up here and we asked, has Tom Brady lost it? We did that this year. He had some bum-ass games this year in New England.
And I guarantee
That's
you,
why he's no
I bet-
longer in the
That
league.
defense carried them this year.
No, because I
That's my
guarantee you,
point.
my answer was no.
That's my point.
He had nobody he was throwing to. Actually, you can't name one wide receiver. Edelman was hurt.
He always
you.
been
had no
like
Gronk.
that other than Randy Moss.
Okay.
Come on, give another argument.
He had no
Because he
talent.
always been like that other than Randy Moss.
He had no talent. That's
He
all I'm
only-
saying.
He only had one good receiver his whole time. That was Randy Moss.
Bum talent. That's all I'm saying.
Thank you.
Bum talent. Big bum talent this year.
Dummy.
Gronk, bum talent. That man had Gronk for 8 years. That's a
Moving
big
on into the dummies of the week.
Yo, dumb son,
Dummy.
bitch, you.
Marco Rubio,
What his dumb ass did.
bring your stupid ass to the principal.
Big dumb.
Marco Rubio basically plays tribute to the late John Lewis by tweeting out a picture of Elijah Cummings. He put on there, it was an honor to be blessed to serve in Congress with you, John Lewis. It was a genuine, historic American hero. May the Lord grant him eternal peace. All while tweeting a picture of Elijah Cummings.
Dumb man. We look alike.
I don't know if y'all got a
They all
chance to
look
see
like
this.
head ass.
He tried to correct it, but said earlier today I tweeted an incorrect photo. John Lewis was a genuine American hero, and basically put up the real picture of John Lewis at that point.
Nah, bro.
Yeah, sorry, Marco Rubio, that doesn't cut it. Not only are you on Dumb of the Week, you on I did it, but I'm sorry. I said it, but I'm sorry. You dumb fuck. And for that, you're on the dummies list, nigga.
Big
Did
stick.
y'all see this picture? I don't know if y'all saw it at all.
I ain't see it.
I ain't see
I ain't
My-
see it,
this
but
my
like,
first
bro,
interview.
like at the when you that important, like where your people at?
Why you don't Google?
When this
Do you
is,
not have one black person in your whole organization?
bruh, it's a simple
I'm
Google
not.
search. Yeah, I promise you, it's probably in your Google feed. If you just go to Google, it's
My nigga, my nigga, but
On that
before
day.
I
What
put something
Instagram,
in
man?
our group chat, I Google it if I ain't for sure about it.
That's his problem, though. He probably went to his group chat and not Instagram or Google. His group chat, all of them probably think that's the same. That's the right person.
Oh yeah, you're right.
His
You're right.
group chat trash.
Yeah, they do their phone like this.
He in the trash chat right now. You can't
How
even
them
see. He
niggas
have it.
text?
I ain't have my glasses on.
So for that, Marco Rubio, you are the dummy of the week.
Dumb
Dummy.
son, bitch.
Big stupid.
Stupid ass.
Anything else we left off or we forgot to say?
Harriet Tubman. Well, Harriet Tubman never actually freed the slaves. She just had the slaves go work for other white people.
I wanted to kill that clip, man, and I wanted to go off about it, but that man needs some help, man. I don't know who the fuck is around him and who helps him on a daily or who not, but help that man. Get that man off this stage. Stop parading him around. Who just saying yes to this shit, man? Who letting him go on there? I don't know who it is. I don't know who to place blame on. I don't know what the fuck going on. But y'all got to stop making this man look like this, man. Y'all got to cut it out. For people who got these big ass platforms, who basically Chance the Rapper, you stupid motherfucker. I can go at your dumb ass. I gives a fuck that you a big successful rapper. For you to go up there and try to say why this man need to be in office, you was a fucking idiot. For the platform that you was on, all four of you motherfuckers is some idiots for not being able to go back. Just because these people got this platform doesn't make them smart and versed in all areas. They're smart and versed in whatever that area you know them for. Music is basically what it is. That doesn't make these niggas political experts, life experts, or none of that shit. Because as you can see, all of them are fucking dumbasses for basically vouching for this shit. But
Dumb spurs.
Fox, everything you just said, I fully agree with, and that's very rare that I agree with you.
Get him.
But with a small amount of information that I've gained, it's just like this is something that he does once or twice a year. you know an album is coming,
every time.
and it's something that like everybody that gains off him, family, business, it's something they kind of put up with. They know like a shoe probably dropping and an album is coming, and it's
And
something that they just put up with.
and it's hard to say that if something if something is not right, I apologize for it. I am not demonizing people who have challenges with mental health or any of that things, but the man magically knows how to come up with this shit when it's time for an album to drop. We just heard Todd just said earlier that an album is coming
on the 24th.
Yeah, you come up with all of this shit.
No. He's terrible. Don't get me wrong. But an album is coming.
No, I was agreeing with you. I was to your point.
Well. Also, I was just saying his Gap line is coming. You know, he did that deal with Gap, and probably a new Yeezy
It
shoe
dropped this weekend.
is coming. And yes, well, he gets overwhelmed, and then once he's trying to do all of these things, which is understandable. Don't get me wrong, but it's nobody to tell him, "Hey, bro, don't drop a whole nother clothing line with Gap, drop a shoe, release an album, and try to run for president."
It's crazy because you see the power and the talent that this man possesses, but you guys have got to stop trying to say that this person is worthy of the president of the United States. We've handed the keys over to a president one time who didn't really know much about. This is not a job. I don't give a fuck what job it is. I don't care what you people do out there. If you're a heart surgeon, you're not gonna let me come in there and all of a sudden be a heart surgeon because I watched some tutorials. It doesn't matter, man. Pick a job. It's none of you niggas in this group. I can come do your job just because I watched some shit. We're talking about one of the most powerful offices on the face of the planet. You people stop fucking around, man. And for people who talking about these crime bills, do some research, man. Go when you talk about these crime bills and you say that, Biden supported a crime bill, fine. You can be mad at that, but make sure you go do some research. And make sure you go
see who else supported the crime bill at the time.
A lot of the Black Caucus supported these crime bills. A lot of the Black community wanted them to support these crime bills because crime was so rampant. It was in the middle of the crack epidemic. They didn't really know that the unintended consequence was going to be to lock up so many people that look like us. Now, yes, we do need prison reform. But just remember, at that particular time, what these people were trying to combat. Make sure you say that when you say all of that stupid shit that you say before you talk about voting somebody like a Kanye West into office. Anybody who says that shit to me, I'm not fucking talking to you because to me, you're stupid as fuck. I don't give a fuck what you say and how you say it.
Get them.
I get mad like the
like we got a new
want to bring up Biden's like some racist thing he said in 1992. Like, you should have brought that shit up in the primary. You should have brought that shit up.
Why you didn't bring it up when he was on the ticket with Obama?
Because it wasn't cool then.
Yeah, man, shut the fuck up. Y'all, why you weren't mad at Obama for picking him as a running mate then? If he was so fucking
cool
racist.
then.
I remember memes. Y'all don't remember the memes. Look at cool Joe Biden. He got on glasses with Obama. Now he's a racist. Shut the fuck up. All you stupid motherfuckers, man. I ain't got time.
Get them.
And this ain't the election to fuck around, man. I'm sorry.
Y'all gonna fuck around for an extra 10 to 15 likes on Facebook. Like, shut up.
You niggas dumb.
You average looking.
You niggas
girl.
bum.
I seen niggas justifying to vote for Kanye West. They said he never did nothing. He
ain't never killed.
Think about it. He's from homeless.
He ain't got nobody's. No. Shut the fuck up, Chance, with your stupid ass, and you can't even make a good album anymore. Yeah, fuck you, Chance.
You need to go back focusing on music and not focusing on politics, motherfucker. Because your music.
Leave politics alone with your rich, privileged ass.
Other than that,
and shut the fuck up.
We get a cake, right? Other than that, man, we ain't gonna take up too much.
Y'all tired? That's what I'll take.
That escalated quickly.
Any other? Yeah, man, because that shit's stupid, man. Don't get me back started. I'm trying to close this shit out. Other than that, man, any other shit we got going other than these dumbass motherfuckers voting for Kanye West, you stupid fuck.
Nah, fuck Chance.
And it's 11 o'clock at night, and we about to be out there y'all in a few seconds, so you know what I'm saying?
Nigga, I'm finna turn up some more.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I'm about to go eat. I'm hungry as a bitch.
Y'all want to battle right now when we hang up?
Bum battle.
No.
I don't.
Battle who
Y'all
go to
so
sleep
boring,
first.
man. Y'all nigga boring. Y'all finna go to sleep to wake up to go to work in your fucking house. All you niggas.
I gotta go to the business.
Working from home and shit.
That is a privilege. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, if y'all get off Zoom with me, you gotta go talk.
This black privilege, boy.
Oh no, because I'm gonna be on this Zoom meeting for a while.
I ain't
Ooh, I'm about to
worried
go eat and go.
Shit, what time it is? Oh, it's 10:58. She long asleep.
Yeah, she big snoring up there.
Anything else we gotta add? Other than that, we'll be back next week like we never left. Cause like we said,
Hold on. I'm just bullshit.
Oh, cause like we say every week, we never leave. You dig?
You bitch, you.
But
No, for
it's
you.
the next time gonna be
Okay,
there.
girl. We don't wanna hear that shit.
Are we
Shut
gonna
up.
do this battle Wednesday?
Hey, Wednesday. Hey, big battle coming Wednesday is UGK. I'm UGK. Todd A-Ball and MJG versus Outkast and Can't Get Right. It's a weird battle, but show up, nigga. We're gonna be on Zoom. All you motherfuckers going there. Dez, make sure you get this a clip. We coming, man. Come show your support. Everybody jump in. Let's do it bigger than we did last week. You dig?
Dummy.